It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit. That's 1D, 2E Detroit. Or you can slide on over to the website rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. Make sure when you're there, while you're there, you're telling the BS. Jay sent you. Oh, and for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. We will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That being said, joining me on the program today is my cat from across the way, or should I say the pond over that side, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say.
Let's get this thing going. The playoff rankings are set. The kids are getting paid. Bill Belichick is back. We got a lot going down. We got Shams taking shots from agents on the Twitter feed. It is a lot to dive into.
Yeah, and after all of that, you really said this. Because I was looking for you to say, breaking news, ESPN is broadcasting Papa Shot games. Did you know that?
What kind
Bro,
of...
they got yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I done stumped the Double J, yes. Bruh, I'm talking about the game when you go to the Dave and Buster's, the Papa Shop basketball, where bruh, they
like
got
ESPN
leagues.
The Ocho, like that.
They got leagues. Man, I'm sitting
playing.
Bruh, if I'm playing, I ain't playing. Who playing? Do you play too much? Bruh.
Wow.
I'm sitting down channel surfing, right? Eating bonbons in my bunny slippers and whatnot. You understand what I'm saying? Laid back, link. I ain't have to work yesterday. And I happened to come up. I said, what's Papa Shot? Bruh. On everything, keep it 100 million, 17,000. What's the most you can hit? What's the most, how many points you hit?
I think it was in the 140s.
Bruh.
I will, no lies, full transparency.
I'm gonna have to check with Miss Alva on that one. I thought you were gonna say 40 something. Oh, no, I don't know. I ain't buying it.
Look, true story. I won a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 from Dave and Buster's. It was like 150,000 tickets, right? But it was
they did have that
the
going
game to the left of that game, which was the NFL. I kept hitting the record, and I would intentionally only break it by the lowest possible number. And so, yeah. So
in other words, why? So if that's the case, why didn't you take this show on the road? Why are you doing what you do? If you got
I'm a man of many talents.
Oh, well, my gosh. Well, I don't,
master of all trades.
Oh, hell no. I mean, my gosh. I mean, whoa, don't pat yourself on the back. I mean, tell them how you really feel. Bruh, I'm tell you though, they have actual leagues and an audience. It was Papa Shot. Man, this dude, man, was some guy, man, I promise you, he didn't miss. I'm talking.
I believe it.
Bruh, when I sat up, I said, nah, man, this ain't Papa Shot. They got leagues, bruh, with sponsors. Oh, I done found my calling. It's a wrap. I'll be y'all all Hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in for sure. I see the numbers up there jumping up. Shout out for that. But now that I came across this Papa Shot, bruh, when I say like the arcade championship, they had the Papa Shot championship on ESPN 8. Now, what's ESPN 8?
The Ocho.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what you meant, but I thought you were talking about Ocho Cinco. Duh. Look at me.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, bruh. Hey, I'm just saluting. I'm letting y'all know I'm out.
So again, this originated from, you will remember this back in the day.
What originated from what?
So obviously there was the movie Dodgeball, and that's where, again, in the movie they said it was ESPN 8 the Ocho, which was the home of the obscure sports, right? The unique ones. And so then ESPN started making that kind of a thing, of course, but then some of those other sports became a little bit more mainstream, as you've seen. So every now and then,
you mean like pickleball and
bag,
cornhole?
Yep.
All of that. So what about World Tag? Is that part of that too?
Yes.
I saw that a couple years ago, but I couldn't, bruh. Do you know how athletic you got to be?
Yeah, man, because you hit that pole one good time.
I was just getting ready to say that, bro. You're going to be like me, okay? On the transmission in Buick.
I quit.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm out for season with a broken hand, too.
Yeah. But at 5,500 years old, bro, y'all got to remember now, I was in high school with Abraham Lincoln. I mean, come on, man. You know, when he was writing the Emancipation Proclamation, I was like, bro, hold up. You might want to use a calligraphy pen. Because that's what you writing in. We'll get to your comment in a second. I said it ain't gonna. Once it get wet, that's all she wrote. Now we got to get Paul Revere involved again, and who wants that to happen? But when that's it. I'm joining the league. I'm gonna find out how to join the league. Hey, and they got wiffle ball too. Now I don't know if that's on the Ocho, but that wiffle ball, man, I just don't like the field. It's just. It don't have to be normal size or whatever, but they should make it like in somebody's backyard. You know what I mean? Like it ain't enough room for all of that.
I always did feel like there was a market for that.
For what?
For wiffle ball.
Oh, it's
wiffle. Did you remember the MTV? Like they had the Rock and Jock
game?
Yeah. Those were semi-entertaining back in the day. And
yeah, shout out to my man GL with the GL with the yay, baby. It's all good. Appreciate you for joining us. You understand me? Yeah, all that stuff was good. Hey, but that's what I'm saying, man. They need to bring that kind of stuff back, man. Cause you didn't have to sell us on tuning in. We was running in the house to make sure we saw not the world's fastest. The NFL used to do a thing with who the fastest man was.
Yes.
Eric Dickerson and Darryl Green and all that. They would square Barry Sanders, all that would square off in a 2-man race, and then they would have like a tournament bracket type, bruh. Right, man, you didn't have to oversell it. Like whatever the NBA is doing now with the All-Star game, boo-boo, stinky. And then on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, I hear some talk about they're getting ready to change, maybe, I don't know if it's this year or next year, the playoff format. Like the top 16 teams or something like that. It's not going to be hey.
They're Champions Leaguing it. I've told you about the soccer connection, but now it's a direct reflection.
Okay, but here, I'm glad you said that. Is it really a direct reflection? Because here's the thing that Gully me and him was having this conversation on the phone. And we brought that up. We said, man, remember Double J said, because we was talking about an in-season tournament game. Mm-hmm. And in particular, I don't know if it was an in-season tournament game, but it was this season. There's a clip going around on Facebook, the Lakers and the Suns, and how many straight possessions all they did was shoot threes and miss.
Right.
So he said, "Man, did you see that clip?" I said, "Yeah." So then somehow we got onto the whole soccer thing, which you've been mentioning about. That's why the in-season tournament and so on and so forth. Then I got to thinking. I said, "Is the NBA in-season tournament, although they want to mimic what soccer is doing?" But once you peel back the layers, you'll see it could never be, because in soccer, think of how many times you have to go backward to go forward. Think of what those players have to do to get an attempt on goal. Mm-hmm. In the NBA, how hard is it to come down and hoist a three?
Every 15 seconds.
So that's what I'm saying. So it may want to mimic soccer on paper, but it could never be tournament-wise what soccer is in actuality, because of the difficulty that soccer players have. And then they running up and down a field. How long is that's a football field, 100 yards? Mm-hmm. Imagine having you on team blue playing team red, and team blue works the ball all the way down there. It takes, because what, a soccer, how long is a soccer match? It's 90 minutes,
90
right?
minutes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 90 minutes. And then they got to have an intermission too, don't they?
Absolutely.
At the what minute mark?
45.
Okay, so so you play a straight 45 minutes. So when the NBA team plays an entire game, they play for a half.
So I actually have the images up to show you what the old format versus the new format looks like.
Yeah, okay, let me see.
So, and this is why. So the old format was pretty simple.
Go ahead. Oh, you want me to put it up there?
No, I got it right
Okay.
here.
This is now this is the soccer leagues, right?
Yep. So this is how it used to be, right? So if think of it this way, the divisions of the Eastern Conference, if you finish at the top of those, you qualified for this thing. So in this case, they take all of those top 4 from each European place, right? Their league, and then they kind of mix them up into a pot, right?
Okay.
And so this is ultimately what you would get, and you would play each team twice, once at your place, once at their place. And then the top 2 move on, the bottom 2 go into a completely different thing. But as far as this competition, they're out of it.
Okay.
Then it's pretty simple. It's a knockout stage after that, right?
Okay, all right. So I see
this is the old format, which is exactly identical to your cup.
Okay, but here's the thing though. It's identical on paper, but it's not identical in the way it plays out. So I'm sure these matches, even for the teams that are falling out of the knockout stage or whatever, who don't make it, I'm pretty sure those games, being that it's soccer, and for those fans who are into soccer like that, are far more compelling than these in-season NBA tournament games. The only thing that's off the chart in the NBA in-season tournament is the color of the daggone floor. My God, talk about vertigo.
Well, that's the thing. So, unfortunately, what we didn't see was these guys playing each other. And this is supposedly where all the best competition lied.
In soccer or in NBA?
In soccer.
Okay.
But unfortunately, in this, from the NBA's sake, and this is where I've told you before, there are other tournaments that are domestic, meaning we'll say if it was limited to the state of Ohio. But now you're saying every semi-pro team in the state of Ohio, starting with the lowest, they start playing each other to the highest, right? By the time you get to the quarterfinal or, the knockout stages, we'll say round of 32 or 64. Now you incorporate your big time players, your MLS teams, etc. So they allow the little guys to play the big guys if they can make it. That far. But because the NBA doesn't do that, that's why I wanted them for the cup to allow a G League team in there. That's why I didn't want it to have anything to do with.
So that was okay. So now you added a little more context.
Yep. So now
that would make it. That's incentivizing it.
It sure would.
Because can you imagine the G League team that would beat the NBA team?
Dad.
Wow.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
So the new format.
Keep hope alive.
But here's the thing: the new format looks like what we've historically known as a super league, which means you throw all of them together, which is this figure above it, all
36 teams. Yeah.
8 of them, 4 at home, 4 away. Then they take the top 8 auto qualify. Sound familiar? College football playoff. And then the 9 through 24 will play a playoff round. And then they'll restack them.
That's even more compelling now than the NBA in-season tournament.
It's way more compelling.
Yeah, well, I mean, but there's more teams too, though. Really. Well, no, everybody's in the NCAA. I mean, in the NCAA. Duh. Oh boy, here we go.
Well, to your point, what if this is where I think they're going with the NBA? That they're saying everybody battles it out, right? It's a regular season. That's that top 36, or in this case, 32 teams of the NBA.
Yeah.
Then you take your auto qualifiers, right? You won the Metro Atlantic Conference or division. You won the Central Division. You auto qualify. But for everybody else, even the dead last team, or maybe, we have a cutoff point, they go into a knockout stage. So now you have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
I just want to. My whole contention has been for the NBA to incentivize it, other than putting that tapestry up on the wall. That's what that really amounts to, okay? In-season tournament banner. Man,
So
please,
I
that's
agree
somebody's
with you.
grandma's rug up on it, hanging over after you come in the front door. Oh, please.
I agree with you. It would be far more entertaining if you said, hey, G League teams, your season kicks off in August anyway, maybe like a month or so. So a couple of these games are your cup games.
Right.
You guys win and move on. And then at some point, we will find out who you are playing within the NBA teams in order to advance as well. Now, because if a G League team were to beat them, and don't get me wrong, it does not kill the NBA product. And I think that's what they're in most fear of is like, oh my gosh.
It's already dying.
That's
if
my
viewership
point.
is down, you better try. Listen, hey, you play to win the game. I don't understand this whole.
It brings back competition, Jay.
Well, yeah, but that's you got to exactly. I can't even believe all folks. That's what it needs to do, because now everybody don't nobody want to get hurt their brand. So I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you do more for your brand if you just go out there and ball. It keeps coming back to this recurrent storyline. The storyline now creates the game, whereas once upon a time, the game created the storyline, bro. It was organic. Our fisticuff moments even, or our crescendo moments, or whatever it is. It wasn't none of this, going to the refs and this small ball and all ball and who ball was it? And this routine that Joe Embiid got at the free throw line is ridiculous. I mean, what? Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's making the waves nowadays. I'm like, yeah, all right. Anywho, don't nobody want to see that. But yeah, man, I just thought that was interesting. The ESPN 8 is, broadcasting the Papa Shot Championships, because I'm definitely getting ready to look into a league, bro. Because at my age, I can't, ain't no layups coming out this body no more. You know what I'm saying? Not on no court, and it's hard for me to watch and not be a participant. So I can do that without getting hurt. I might pull an elbow muscle or something, but I mean, I just call Shaq for that. They got icy hot or something. I don't know.
Hey, yeah. Shop365@gmail.com. Get your brand up there in that corner.
Oh, absolutely. For sure.
Come on, Shaq. You can afford it.
Let us officially start the show. All right, we got a couple items on the menu for you all today, but the subject matter is all of the same, and that is obviously, once again, we're talking football. That's where we at, y'all. This is football season. Basketball season has started, but it really don't get started until after the All-Star break, whatever that's supposed to be this year. Stay tuned. Anywho, we got the college football playoff. Once again, the bracket has been reset, but this is the final set of the bracket, okay? So, as I say, or I like to say, this is the college football playoff once again, the final selections. And, of course, we're going to get to our Week 15 NFL pick'ems. Is that what we're Week 15? Okay, you know me.
Some association talk, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and duh. And did I say that? Didn't I say that? What did I say? No, are we doing pick'ems? Are we doing the pick'ems?
You had that as a just in case.
Oh, did I? Oh, wow. Yeah, well, we got to do the pick'ems, man. Yeah, your boy losing it. Okay, yeah, I need some Metamucil and some else, I guess. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go around the association, talk about a few teams that so far at this point in junction of the season have stood out to me in particular. I watched a little bit more NBA this year early on than I did in the last few years. My sons are getting on my nerves. But anywho, let's get to some of this college football playoff talk, baby. All right, Dan. The SEC championship. I want to know from you and y'all, what play actually cost Texas the game? See, y'all not watching the game. Y'all watching the game, but you ain't watching the game.
One play?
There was one play that cost Texas the game. One play.
The quarterback running.
No, absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't just throw something out there. Come on now. This ain't Zeke in the kettle. My gosh. One play. Yeah, I know you don't know what it is.
See, I was going to go with penalties, but you said in your opinion, one.
It was one particular play. One play. All right. I want you all to go back and check this out and tell me I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But if I am, by all means, y'all know where we at. Come to the show and let me know. With 2:31 left to go in the fourth quarter, because if I'm not mistaken, it went to overtime. No. I'm talking Texas and who they fought? There was Texas and Georgia, wasn't it? Am I looking at the wrong game?
Mm-hmm.
No, who played in the SEC championship, man?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Okay, then. Don't do that. You don't do that. Don't do that. You know my memory. Wow, this is right here. Anyway, yeah, because you don't want me to tell you what play it is, because most of y'all probably, you will go back and check it out. Anyway, with 2:31, I knew I was right. Left to go in the fourth quarter. The failure of number 3 on the INT. You know what play I'm talking about now?
Yes, I do. But
yes. When I forget who the guy was that intercepted the ball, but on the run back, number 3 had the lone defender who actually ended up making the tackle. He looked back at his boy running down the sideline instead of making the block.
See, I thought you were going to go with the...
Had number 3 had he turned around and made the block, the guy who intercepted, it wasn't nothing behind. That one lone defender, number 3,
you don't
missed
have
the
an
block.
image of that or anything?
No, I don't have an image. I thought we couldn't show images. We're getting flagged for every image.
Well, it's video and really audio.
Okay, well,
then still shot as long as we're talking.
I didn't know.
I know, but you're right. You're right.
I didn't know. But if you go look at that particular, remember now I said with 2:31 left to go in regulation. 2:31 left to go in the fourth. Don't try to find it now, Double J. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to go look it up after the fact. Go back and watch the sequence after the ball was intercepted. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, Texas was going, if you're looking at the screen, Texas was going, Texas was on defense, obviously. So they were going right to left. Okay. Yes. And they intercepted, and the guy was running back down the left sideline, or the sideline closest to us being at home watching it on TV. And he had a teammate with him on the run back, but he turned to look at his boy. And the guy who he should have turned, the player that he should have turned to is the one who made the tackle. Otherwise, dude was off to the races. I know you're trying to find a Double J. I was just saying, but I asked you what one play, and you couldn't even tell me one play. See, that's what I'm trying to say, man. When you're watching the game,
with the fake punt.
Nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That game is over with. They score right there. That would have been a touchdown, bro. 20-13, I think the score would have been. Well, provided with the extra point and whatnot. Let's go back and check it out. That's all right. But I'm going to say this too, though. And, we're going to get to some of our college football talk here. One thing about the committee in these playoffs, they better pray that the 12 team play out like the conference championships, if not better. Because I watched every one of them conference championships, bro. And they was worth the price of admission and a bag of peanuts. Do you agree or disagree?
Absolutely agree. Okay. I thought it was rhetorical at first.
No, it's not rhetorical. Not rhetorical. I know I do that sometimes, maybe too many on the time side, but we ain't got time. Every one of them conference championship games played out the way it was supposed to. So the way this bracket is set up, and we're going to get to the bracket, you understand me, after we take a little break right quick, but I'm just wanting to know if any of these first round games, if any of these games, first round, quarterfinals, semis, or whatever, if any of these games don't play out the way the conference championships play out, what does that say next year about the 12 team? If anything.
Ooh-wee. 18, here we come.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what you're driving at, huh? I'm serious. I mean, look, bro, that SMU started off ugly, but then, hey,
Pony Express.
Hey,
I called it.
Hey, that was a good game, bro. And for Clemson to win it like that, man. And dude had a couple yards to spare on the goal. And that's what the Browns need, because they got a guy that can't even make extra points. Right now. It's terrible down there, doggone lakefront, baby. You ain't gonna get your boy Jay down there.
We'll see you in Strongsville.
Absolutely not. No, it's Brook Park, actually, but no, you won't see me there either. No, you can forget that. Absolutely. But I'm telling you right now, any one of these games right now off the top of your head, before we actually get to the bracket, give me a matchup, no matter the round, that you don't think that the game will play out like one of all the because Arizona State, what's his name? Scatty Boo? Skip to my Lou?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Skippity Doo. He was running all the way up and through. Yeah, the $170. Bro, he remind me of Mike Allstott, bro. Lightweight.
Wow.
And so,
I did see his high school highlight of his that, he just think Mike Allstott.
He run people over, bro.
I actually don't know how he wasn't tackled on the play. It looked like he may have flipped like a torpedo.
Yeah. He got good balance, too.
That's really what it was.
Yeah,
it had to have been. I don't know. I don't really think I've seen anything like that, because it seemed like he was sandwiched in between people and somehow came out standing up.
You know what? And what do you say to the Bama folks?
Careful what you wish for.
I don't know. I don't even think it's a strength of schedule thing. You know what I mean? I think you shouldn't have lost to Oklahoma if you are who you are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to blame anybody, blame your head coach, because look, you don't get that performance against Oklahoma. Forget everything else. Those are
they lost to Vanderbilt too.
That's what I'm saying. Blame your head coach.
Or blame the players. Blame everybody.
Hang on a second. Oh, man.
Players make plays, though, bro. We got a few minutes. We got about 2 minutes before we go to a break. Players, the Alabama players had that. I don't know why. I guess chalk it up to human nature. But it only took me once. First time you're a victim. Anytime after that, you're a volunteer. Now, I didn't say I won them all after the fact, but it only took me one time to look down at my opponent. To be like, oh, we got this.
Do you still remember who it is?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I lied for you before I would to you, bro. It was in a hoop game in the championship.
Yep.
I had 4 points, 1,700 turnovers, and only played 7.5 minutes. The coach was like, nah, bro. I had so many splinters.
Man. You forget those.
That's what I'm trying to say. So you can. That's what it looked like to me, because I watched both of those games in particular, bro. And it looked like Alabama felt like all we had to do is show up. No, well, guess what? It's the reason why they still roll the ball out. Now, you know me, I ain't no conspiracy theorist and all of that. I'll be the first one to tell you, no sporting event is completely left up to chance. However, there are a little intermixture of pure moments, as I like to call them. And, if your proper performance, or as proper preparation, leads prevents poor performance. And in both of them games, they look like, we the SEC. Hey, take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't have 3 losses. Because if you got 3 losses, I don't care who you are, and you feel like you should be in, that's entitlement and a false sense of. I mean, what else you added? I'm just saying, take care of your business.
I got a few.
Miami wasn't getting in either. Remember? Oh, I was chided on this program. Oh, yeah, it's about 8-0, undefeated. Yeah, absolutely. I know them.
But who did they lose to?
They lost to Georgia Tech the way they lost to, which got me off the wagon, and they lost to them again. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. I asked the question a long time ago, Ari. I'm talking what 20 years ago? I said, we know what Cam Ward is. Can we say that about the run game and the defense? Yeah. Bring back Michael Strahan. Oh, did you see that Gastineau?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Bruh.
Did you see the apology today?
Nah, man. Listen, I read pieces and portions and pieces of it.
Well, posted it, not that in the Discord. I thought I'd given you enough in the Discord for the day. So
Yeah, well,
obviously
the sack
print
exchange
uniforms.
But anyway, we're gonna get to this college football playoff after the break. I don't even need to do none of that. No, absolutely not. Yeah, because if I keep going, whoo-wee. Anywho.
Cleaning the cracks on your pavement surfaces can take hours and be torturous on your body. Until now. Cracky Weed Removal Tool was designed specifically to clean pavement cracks in a fraction of the time, all while standing up. Cracky's patented design incorporates a two-sided steel blade and is encased by a durable fiberglass shell. Simply use the large end to clean big gaps, then rotate and use the small tip for narrow gaps. Made in the USA, Cracky eliminates weeds to the root and is environmentally friendly. Cracky, save your back while you clean your crack.
I just can't get over that. Save your back while you never mind. I'm not want to even repeat that. Anyway, now let's get to some of these college football, the final selections. Let's throw it up on the screen and see what we got, baby. Oh, the bracket is set. Oh my gosh, it's looking pretty, real pretty like over there. Okay, let's go east side, west side. Straight up on the flip. We're gonna start on the west side, Tennessee and Ohio State. How we see that one playing out? Give me a prediction. Give me a score, too. Let me see if you can go that far. Let me see you jump out the plane at 50,000 feet with no parachute, DB Cooper. Give me a prediction. Who win, who lose, and a score.
Yeah. So as far as first, is there no, I posted it, but is that really true that they're going to wear those alternate uniforms?
The Notre Dame?
No, well, that I think is true. Yes.
Oh man, if they do that, no.
You might as well just put the Prince logo on there, bro.
No. I love you. You love me. Them Barney uniforms, man. Yeah, man. Nah.
Blouses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I hope if you know what he's talking about out there, Notre Dame got some sort of new uniforms that look like
Little Red Corvette.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know about slow it down there, buddy.
Wait, where's Gully at? He can he likes to he's got some pipes.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. We'll be here all night. Oh, no, don't do. Oh, man, don't nobody want to see that. Oh my gosh. Don't nobody. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Man, that is the team, as Detroit Fan Man said in the Discord, that is the team formerly known as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's way too much.
But
ask him, is he ready to come in?
I thought you did.
Yeah, I did. Are you in now? You want to be ready? If you will, the picture. Oh, that's no. Come on, man. Don't start that, man. Who is this?
This is who Tennessee is supposed to be. That's the uniforms alternates are going to wear to Columbus.
So they Michigan?
Huh?
What is this?
See, AI wouldn't did too much.
This is ridiculous.
When AI, when you don't know how to correctly prompt Chat GPT, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Hey, was that a shot at me?
No, I ain't you.
What was you looking at me for?
I was looking at the screen. But if
yeah,
you
was looking at me on this. No, because you do that to me.
Never want to be a weekend lover. Every time I see this image, I'm singing, bro.
Double J, take it off the screen, man. Come on, man. Let's get back to the playoff, bro. Dag nabbit, man. Don't, nah, bro. Don't have him. Don't do that. Don't have. Can you put the playoff back up there? Lenny Kravitz. Man, I don't want to hear Lenny Kravitz singing right now, bro. Come on, man. Can you get the you know what I'm saying?
What is up, man? Guys?
Ever since he broke up with Lisa Bonet, my gosh, man, that's all he been doing on New York street corners.
Hey, but how about the fact? Did you know that he dated? Oh shoot, I forgot her name. Oh,
so your memory is bad as mine.
No,
so you can't say nothing.
Keisha Campbell.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
why are you not impressed by that?
Keisha Campbell.
Lisa Bonet.
Tisha Camp, listen.
Man, please.
All right,
Everybody took about 5 head. Man, stop it. Anyway, let's get.
Hold on,
exactly.
Wait.
Oh, man. Now we're gonna go get under it.
Wait.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say that for after dark, or I'll say that for offline.
Yeah, okay. Well, save it for
Put it this way.
No,
hands have never been a problem.
I tell you what, I tell you what, just save it, period. How about that? Yeah. Tennessee, Ohio State. Who you got? And give me a score.
I don't like doing scores, man. I don't like doing scores. I
don't like you singing, but that ain't stop you from doing that.
I will say this. The over-under is 47, and they are giving they're giving Tennessee 7.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's because it's at the toilet bowl. Man, Ohio State finna mop the floor with Tennessee. Man, Tennessee, it's
they
tough.
Come out like this, I don't know.
Oh, man, what is that supposed to be? This Knight Rider?
Oh, I get it now. Now I get it.
Well, give it to us, because I don't.
All right, bring the image back up.
Not the one with him be singing.
Tennessee is going to unexpectedly be a problem for the Ohio State University.
Based on what?
Based on the probability that Michigan should have never been a threat to a team like Ohio State. Michigan
wasn't no threat. That's a rivalry.
Even in a rivalry. Listen, we've seen this rivalry. No, hold on. We've seen this rivalry take shape for several years. Okay.
Yeah, all our lives.
Name a time, seriously, in the rivalry. Name a time when one of those schools was dominant and the other one was lackluster. Name a time that Ohio State upset Michigan in similar fashion. They struggled all season. Light to mid, and then get Michigan to play down to Ohio State level. Let's say Ohio State is on an off year. Name a time that you've seen that.
I know one thing. In all the years I've been watching that rivalry, whatever they've done, either team up to that point is out the window once they meet each other. As is the case with the Browns and the Steelers. The Browns could be 3-95, and the Steelers could be 95-3, and somehow the Browns will win the Snow Bowl.
Yeah, and then what happens when reality sets in a couple of weeks later?
That's another day. I'm just saying, this Ohio State Michigan rivalry is arguably unlike any other in college football. It is. And I'm not.
And you say that has not a fan of Ohio State football.
Yeah, I'm not no fan of. I don't like Ohio State football at all. Especially, I was at one point in time. I was Miami Hurricane. I mean, I just got off the Canes bandwagon.
Now let's be fair, right?
Well, who said I was being unfair, or are you don't?
No. For those who may think that you're being unfair, understand that Ohio State football is in fact distinct from Ohio State alum.
What did I say?
No. I'm just saying for people who may think that there's actually an argument for the individuals versus the collective. Terry McLaurin.
Oh no, I'm talking about. Do I like some of the players?
Yeah.
Oh no question. No, Troy Smith is my boy.
Right. Ohio
State. Y'all better recognize.
It's just something. There is. I guess it's just something about the aura about how things play out with Ohio State football more often than not.
Well, for me, my reason for not liking Ohio State football is twofold. One, their fans act like if you don't like them, then you should be incarcerated, which is ridiculous. And then two, their fans act, oh my bad, yeah, I'm trying to say. So their fans are the reason why I really don't like them.
Gotcha.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah.
But
and then on top of that, I was a Canes fan. I was a Canes fan from 1981 until last year when they lost to Georgia Tech, when they should have just kneeled down or whatever it was. That was ridiculous, man.
And then it happened again.
Yeah, that's exactly. So then I wasn't. But that's why I said again when they was at 7-0, I was like, I'm not buying what they selling. I'm not easily sold on what was told. But again, Ohio State, Tennessee, who you got?
I'm going with Ohio State.
Yeah, I am too. Who
I
you got,
that
Double J?
They are fired up, like Ryan Day insists that they are.
Who you got, Double J?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ohio State too. Simply put, the best thing that Ryan Day can do is was what could be a playoff run, and it doesn't get better than at home, no less, not a neutral site. So if he doesn't win this game, then Urban Meyer is probably going to go right from the booth. They'll just trade places.
Yeah, but you know what? That's
wait
bogus.
a minute. What you mean by that?
Hold on.
He's
That's
through,
bogus.
bro. There's not even.
He already through. Yeah, okay. Dead man walking. I get it. The Green Mile and all that other good stuff. But fire the kicker too. Fire the kicker too. The kicker missed 3 field goals in that game against Michigan. But maybe not 3, but he missed 2.
Dude. That's the worst Michigan team in a while.
Okay,
right?
but
they lost their coach. You couldn't beat the Michigan team.
Bruh,
half the Michigan roster was on the Chargers right now.
Listen, bruh, you don't even like Rasheed Wallace. So I don't know why you sitting up here trying to make a case for Michigan anything. Number 2, I know just because you live in Ann Arbor, you know what I'm saying, in the gated community. Okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Us eons down here on 9th Street. Boom, 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 whatever the case may be, we get to have a say-so. And I'm trying to tell you right now, once again, throw all of the conventional whatevers out the window. When Michigan and Ohio State play, it's not about whose record is terrible and who is what's what. They have a dislike for each other that they both come to the table with, man. That's a different. It's the only similarities is that it's is 2 end zones of football, 2 teams in a stadium. But the way that you seen what happened after the fact with the flag planting and all that old type of stuff. Then I just seen on Twitter today that some senator or somebody from Ohio State,
yes.
Yeah, Ohio State alum is trying to press felony charges on the guy who planted the flag. Bruh, it run, you know what? Oklahoma and Texas. That it run deep. Auburn and Alabama.
That is
Oklahoma and Ohio State.
No, Oklahoma and Ohio State ain't no rivalry.
No, Baker Mayfield is playing.
Oh, you said Iowa State.
No, both Oklahoma and Ohio State.
Man, that ain't no rivalry. Man.
No, because he mentioned when Baker did the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Well,
where were the charges then?
I don't know. All I'm saying is they taking this thing to a whole nother level, bruh.
That's what happens when your feelings hurt, when you're over emotional. When
you should have just did what you're supposed to do to win the game, period.
Right.
Then you know what I'm saying? Hey, losers make excuses. Winners say check the scoreboard. I'm telling you. Hey, did you see that 30 for 30 on Auburn and Alabama and what that rivalry is like?
Whew.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I said.
What's crazy is, I watched a different documentary similar about the two, and if you remember, that game was played in Birmingham.
I don't remember that. I don't know why this is a memory test all of a sudden for me, but okay.
But
did you take your
the coach was really, they wanted the home and home. And
did you take your tang?
Bear Bryant said, "Oh, we will, but just not when I'm coaching."
Oh, wow. Well, that's Bear Bryant, baby. Couldn't nobody wear the helmet, so to speak, like him, or maybe Tom Landry. The brim, baby. Yeah, I'm taking Ohio State in this game too. Hey, right quick. We mentioned earlier in the show, Double J and I did, or he did, right quick. But Bill Belichick is taking the UNC job.
He is taking the job.
Yes, apparently. So wait a minute, is it contingent upon his son being head coach after the fact?
Mm-hmm.
So he getting his son an opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
nepotism at its finest. That's how I know.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, though, Bill gonna get a lot of folks to come through that door because of who he is. And guess who his GM is? Mike Lombardi.
They have a GM?
Yeah. Mike Lombardi already.
Okay, so this is the thing. It was a theoretical thing for me. Yeah. And now it's a thing.
Now it's a thing. Hey, they may have been listening to the shop report.
Somebody needs to pay me more. Not here. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, yeah.
I literally laid out the framework. Purdue ball because I don't want any excuses.
Gosh. This guy here, man. Yeah, I mean, shoot, he like Max Verstappen, F1.
Like I ain't never seen him that mad.
Yeah, well, he did.
Ridiculous to me.
Yeah, Mike Lombardi's a GM.
The whole thing out, And then now everyone's like, oh, you know, it's like the Martians from Sesame Street.
Yeah.
So, fantastic. That's
Yeah,
great
Lombardi.
news. Does he get his old defensive coordinator? Does he round up the old Browns gang?
Oh,
he's available.
I don't know. Who was it? Wait, you talking about in 94? Remember that? I remember 94, but I don't remember
that would include Saban.
Oh.
No, we well past that. You ain't about to put all. You're not about to put all that prestige on the sideline.
Well, wait a minute. Old Saint Nick here.
No,
might not want the whole head honcho problem.
No, you're not,
bruh. So hold on.
No, you're not.
Hold on. Let me give you a movie reference. So you trying to tell me you didn't like The Expendables?
What I'm trying to tell you is The Expendables is not an all-time classic movie.
It don't have to be an all-time classic movie. And if you saying we talking about having heavy hitters.
Okay, who's calling the players on offense? Heavy hitters. Who's calling the players on offense? Saban or Belichick?
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
Hold up, bro. No. Let me tell you. No. Let me
Hey, listen. Bill Belichick says we doing this. We're going screen to the flats on 3rd and 7. Saban like, no, we got this.
Okay, hold up. Let me ask you this question. When they were all together in Cleveland, it worked.
When they were all together in Cleveland, Belichick had already established himself as a leader. He ain't that no more. Coach. And he can't lead a college football team. Nick Saban was looking to define and make an opportunity. Nick Saban
is not about to. He's too old to come in and try to upset Bill Belichick's apple cart, bruh. If Nick Saban come in, he's gonna understand his role. Just listen. I'm just saying in theory, Bill Belichick with that coaching staff reunited will be what the Cavs are right now, currently in the style of play. Everybody is comfortable in their roles.
I would look.
So why wouldn't it work? Man, stop it, bro. That's like saying Bill Parcells didn't go to the Patriots.
Everybody's comfortable in their roles.
They will be. Man, that's 75 years old, bro. You doing Aflac commercials, man. You ain't tripping. Man. Having a college football job is like moving to Arizona as a snowbird or whatever they call it, or Florida somewhere. Man, you at that stage age, man. You ain't ego tripping, bro. At 70, not when you're doing commercials with Dion. It ain't gonna involve no wings and fairies, Eli. Bam, it's on. I'm just saying. Anyway, can we get back to the playoffs? My gosh, see what you do? Yeah, that's right. Sit there on pause. Clemson in Texas, who you got? Oh, now you ain't got nothing to say. I got 7 minutes ago. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
Who you got then?
I got Texas.
Shoot, balls. I got Texas. You glitching too.
That's because I'm 55 years old, man, and it don't work like it used to. It ain't fluid.
Your screen is at 30 frames per second.
I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't got Don't listen. Texas. Don't come over here giving me no math quizzes. That ain't what this is for. This ain't Facebook.
Why Texas?
What? Because Texas should have won the SEC championship, bro. I'm taking Sarkisian over Dabo any day. You know what I mean? Georgia is just battle tested, bro.
Gotcha.
They just battle tested. They've been in the conversation at the end for the last 3-4 years. They are in college football here of more recent memory. What Patrick Mahomes and basically kind of did since he been in the NFL. Gotcha. Been in just about every ACC championship. They somehow, but I know we ain't talking to football right now, but now when I'm on the roll, I might as well just roll it on out. All this talk about one-score games, even though we said that last week when we talked about them, yeah, the one-score games make like who? But at the end of the day, bro, if they go back to a third Super Bowl and win by 2 points, you gonna put an asterisk by it?
No.
Okay, then.
No, but no. Again, by the time you're at this point you said it. I'll just say it. I'll just get it out there. By the time you're at this point in your dynasty, right? Remember, teams. You done built up some rivalries, you done built up some animosity, you done built up some edge, right? Mm-hmm. And you're getting and teams are working very hard to figure you out. So now these are the thrilling games where it is
right
be
because
close.
you're getting every team's best shot. Every champion in every sport that I've ever read about, all synonymously said the same thing. Once you win one, that next year, everybody is geared up to play you. They're circling you on their schedule, not like teams do when they come to the Browns, like, oh, that's a win. They circling you like, oh, yeah, I'm going to make sure. It's like playing in Madison Square Garden every night.
This one, right.
Yeah, we up for this one. You know what I mean? So, and then, I looked at the point differential for the Chiefs is plus 50, or it's only 50 or something. This just let you know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But at the end of the day, man, they know how to win games, period.
Yeah.
Period. They know how to win games. I don't care. At the end of the day, people are going to have something to say. Oh, they didn't win by 40. Whoop-de-doo. But the man is putting himself, they win a third one. He done put himself in a category that, I mean, we had to actually, put some frames on and do some digging to see like who all else is in that category. Because it probably ain't many.
Right.
Just saying. Probably ain't many. But yeah, give me Texas, man, on that side of the bracket, baby. All right, let's move to the east side. Indiana and Notre Dame. Who you got?
You don't have to be.
Oh my gosh, here we go. No, Jay, get off the screen, man.
I was working part-time.
Really? You supposed to not do that when it ain't when the all right, little red Corvette. Anyway, could you speed on to make one of these picks to make your selection?
I'm picking it. I'm telling you who I'm picking.
You ain't telling me nothing.
Ain't got no money.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, Notre Dame. Yeah, I got Indiana. Who you got, Double J?
Yo, I swear if they wear them jerseys, bro. I swear. If they wear them jerseys, man. Oh. No, that's not for real. They not doing it.
Yeah, that better not be.
Hey, you know what they look like? And I know you might not, you probably seen them, but you may not have been very often. But they do look like the church fans. They tell you EF Boyd and Sons.
Man, can we get off of this? Because this guy just stop because he's not gonna stop, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is unbelievable.
Like, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Do we need to go to a break? Can we get we got more stuff. Keep it going. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you get a pink slip, Mrs. Christmas.
Oh,
that nothing. Still ain't seen no commercials for the shop report. Not in there one. But Mike Savoy, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come and get your new hubcaps today. Mike Savoy's Volkswagen Chevrolet. And all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pink slips coming your way.
Or
just saying.
Purple slips.
Yeah, purple slips. Oh boy, don't do that. Double J, put your college football.
Oh, my bad. I thought I switched it.
No, you didn't. Oh, please. Indiana, who you got? Indiana, Notre Dame. Double J.
Well, I told you it's right here.
Oh. All right. Okay. Can we move on, please?
All right, man. All right. I'm done.
Can we go back? Okay. SMU, Penn State. Hey, man, who is that quarterback for Penn State, man? They look like they might have a good one on their hands.
Drew Aller.
Yeah, man. Dude got a little moxie in him. But is he young? Is he a freshman or something like that? Red shirt or something?
I believe sophomore.
Okay. Red shirt sophomore, maybe?
Yeah.
I think the high seeds win all of these open around games.
Well, ain't nobody asked you to
everybody
asked you to cut the line. Yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you got tickets. You got your tickets to the Drake concert. You want to cut in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Settle down there, man. Move to the back of the line. You ain't getting in that buddy. Just because you're wearing this outfit. Penn State, SMU. I'm actually roll with Penn State on this one, bro.
What if I say?
Yeah, they got behind. I know Penn State got behind the sticks in there, so to speak, and they couldn't quite, match it. But early, Penn State got a little moxie. They showed me a little something, even in defeat, man. They showed me a little something.
Oregon just looks like they're on another tear. Like, I think that's the thing. Oregon,
but I think Oregon can get got
big time.
I do.
Okay, based off of what? Like, where's their vulnerability? Is it like Is it personnel wise, or is it just like a momentum thing?
No, they got a lot of speed, but if you're a team, like I remember one year, the Patriots were playing the Colts in the AFC Championship.
Okay.
And Belichick, this was after the fact, but Belichick was, his video, him saying how he had approached I think it was Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Dallas Clark, and all that. Because if I'm not, Manning and Brady matched up a few times in the AFC Championship.
Right.
But if I'm not mistaken, it was that year Manning had set a record, man, for like most touchdowns in a season. He threw like 52 touchdowns. It was something crazy.
Right.
And every one of his skill position players had over 1,000 yards. I mean, they had Pollard was a tight end. Pollard might have had like 800 or 900 yards, but Dallas Clark had over 1,000. Who was the running back at the time? Was it Edgerrin James, I believe? Yeah. He had over like 1,300 yards rushing. Wayne had over 1,000. They was just everywhere. But when they got to that Super Bowl, it was either the Colts. I'm sorry. No. It was the Super Bowl against the Rams. And Belichick, that greatest show on turf thing.
Oh, yeah.
And Belichick told his defensive backs, we just going to rough them up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
You understand? Cut all that speed out. You know what I mean? When you hit speed, that's the best way to negate speed is what I'm driving at. When you hit speed right in the stomach, boom, boom. You know what I mean? You ain't so quick to be jumping high and all of that when you done cracked your dome on the ground a couple of times. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And sure enough, the game plan worked. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Rams only scored, 14 points in that game or something like that when they had been blistering everybody by 35 or something a game that year. So, and then again, he did do that to Peyton Manning too. Peyton only scored like the Colts only scored like 3 points in that AFC.
No, you talking about
game.
when they went into Foxborough, and they went into Foxborough.
I think Troy Brown was playing defensive back that one.
Yeah, and
one of them games. Yeah,
right.
And that's what I think. Oregon got a lot of speed. Well, that one receiver they got, I don't know his name, number 15. He is dangerous. Really, really, he is. But I think I ain't saying that I would condone it or suggest it, but I got a feeling that they're gonna take a penalty or two, but to send them guys a message like you fast and you quick, shout out, but like Eddie George told Ray Lewis, you know what I'm saying, in that battle, you know what I'm saying, I'm from up north, bro. You know what I'm saying, we play a different brand of football, and them teams that's physical, like Ohio State, I think Ohio State will get them this second go round, bro.
Yeah, well,
I think Ohio State will get them.
Right, they're fired up.
Huh?
They're fired up.
They're
fired up. Ohio State is fired up. Is all I'm telling you. Ohio State is fired up.
One thing about Big Ten football, Big Ten football has always been physical.
Yes, if nothing else. Right.
If nothing else. Predicated on physicality.
Yeah.
Especially in the trenches. Oregon is fast and all of that. But then we go back to that regular season matchup. Oregon only won. It was 32-31?
Yeah.
It was a seesaw type of game and all of that. But Ohio State was right there. It was in it.
It proved that Ohio State, absent a couple of miscues, it proved that Ohio State could match the speed. I mean, it was a fairly high scoring game, right? 31-32, like you say. So Ohio State was able to adjust. Wins or losses matter more so in college football, of course, than in the NFL. But in some cases, your stock can rise in a loss. At least at that time in the season, at that point in the season, Ohio State proved that we knew, if the world knew or if America knew what Oregon was going into that game, you found out that Ohio State is also on that same level.
No, ain't no question. I think Ohio State will get him this next go round. So in what would that next be? That after the first rounds, that would be what, the quarterfinals? Is that what that would be? Huh?
After the first round, it would be the second round.
Oh, I thought it was. I was just being literary. Is it quarterfinals, semifinals? What is it called? I
think it would be the quarterfinal. Yeah,
okay, well then I just called it the quarterfinals then.
Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals.
Man, you really lightweight.
Quarterfinals.
Okay, you lightweight.
Add that to the lexicon. Quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
How you spell
Double J, I didn't even know you were still here.
T-A.
You love to disappear.
Quarterfinals.
Oh man, dog. You know what? On that note, we finna take another break. And when we come back, we're gonna finish up with our college football playoff predictions, and we're gonna get to some of this NBA round association action and then round things off. Oh my gosh. With our week 14 NFL pick'ems, I'm out.
It's K Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report. I'm Homie Diallo, and you watching the Shop Report. My name's Chris Murray, and you're watching the Shop Report. You're Jay Knight, you're watching the Shop Report. Max McKee, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Hi, I'm Mars Man, works at Murphy Stadium, and you're watching the Shock Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doug Flynn of the New York Mets. Well, a few other teams, of course, too. And you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? I'm Rajay Davis, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? This is Nelson Figueroa, former Major League pitcher with a lot of teams. You're about to listen to the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Howard Johnson. You're watching the Shop Report.
Hi, I'm Heath Bell from the New York Mets, and you're listening to the Shop Report podcast. Yeah!
Hey, I'm Josh Tolley, former catcher of the New York Mets, and you're watching the Shop Report.
This is Edgardo Alfonso for the Mets, and you're listening to Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doc Gooden, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Hello, this is Mike Hampton, and you're watching Shop Report.
Hey, this is Herman R.V., former NFL offensive lineman with the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, and you're listening to the Shop Report.
All right, we are back. We're going to finish with our college football playoff predictions, that is. And we have in the quarterfinals, or should I say the second round, as I was so rudely and aptly interrupted.
The quarterfinals, you can say that.
All right, then. Settle down, Lenny Kravitz.
The quarterfinals, like you said.
Ohio State will face off against Oregon. Texas against Arizona State. Y'all said Notre Dame, so let's go with Prince. Prince will face off against Georgia. And here we go. My gosh, I'll be glad when this show is over. And Penn State, don't show that during the NBA stuff, bro. I don't want to see that. It was bad enough watching the Lakers and the Suns miss 14 shots in a row. Anyway, in Penn State against Boise State, are we all in agreement on that? Maybe. Yep. Okay, even though y'all didn't pick them teams. Anywho, the first quarterfinal on the west side. Who you got? Ohio State or Oregon? Who
you said? Now you said.
Don't tell me what I said. I'll say what I said. You say what you need to say.
Does Ohio State go into Oregon and take vengeance upon thee?
What did I just tell you before we went to the commercial break?
I don't know.
I know you don't. You ain't listening.
Well, now wait a minute. I have to ask. Aren't the quarterfinals at neutral sites?
Oh, neutral sites, right. This is where the bowl games happen.
That's why I ain't say nothing. I'm sitting over here listening to Lenny Kravitz down here.
We got 8. We got the sugar, and then we have we have 6. I think it's 6 of them in the CFP.
How can it be 6 bowl games?
There is the final 2.
Yeah.
Oh well. What final 2? What do you mean? Oh well. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. These 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then 5 and then 6. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm saying Ohio State. I got a feeling it's gonna be. I don't know, man. Arizona State, though, man. They came out of nowhere.
Wait a minute. Where are you getting this confidence about Ohio State?
Man, I'm talking football, man. I ain't talking feelings.
No. I know, but this
Ohio
is coming off
fired up, man. Ryan Day said
they were fired up and they lost to Georgia that year. Remember?
Hey, bruh, Listen, let me ask you this question.
Wait.
Don't get me wrong. They played very well in that game and deserved to win, if you ask me.
Wait. They were fired up and they lost. Listen, of all the times that Ohio State came up short, that is not one that I'm going to criticize Ohio State for.
I didn't say criticize. I was just
nobody
expected
pointing out
Ohio
State to look the way that they did versus Georgia. And the fact that it came down to a field goal, considering how
who didn't expect that?
A lot of people.
You had to expect that. It's the Big Ten.
Ohio State it's the Big Ten versus the SEC.
What? I don't.
No.
It does matter. It does matter.
No, it does not, man.
Yes, it does. Because tell me
no,
this.
No, it does not, man.
Name another Big Ten team with dominance over the SEC. Name another one. Name another team.
I don't know about dominance over the SEC, but I know Ohio State is in the same conversation as Alabama.
Purdue versus Tennessee, actually.
What?
Okay, how did that look?
We smoke them every time.
Name another team.
We put them in a pack.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, Ohio State typically, even though they don't win the big ones type of deal, but listen, let me ask you this. Do you think that Ohio State and the Big Ten in general, when it comes to football, right? Do you think that those players are competitive?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So as a competitor, a true competitor,
okay.
I'm not talking about on paper. I'm talking about if you're a true competitor, like you lost that game and it left a bad taste in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, in that locker room, we know what happened. The last time, you all got to have that straight hand mentality. When they lost to the Patriots towards the end of that regular season, that year they beat them in the Super Bowl.
31,
he said, he said, if we see y'all again, we know. He said, I knew if we seen them again, we knew what time it was. That's the attitude that you got to have. If you're a competitor, I'm not talking about calculus. I ain't talking about the numbers and the stats. I don't care about none of that. I'm talking about if you're a competitor and Oregon beat you, where was that game at the first time?
It was in Eugene.
Okay, it was in Oregon. Oregon won. They did what they supposed to do. They served at home.
They'll serve at home. Okay.
Well, guess what? I don't care where this one at. Hey, it's redemption or something. Call it what you want, but if you're a competitor, every man on that squad, in that locker room, this ain't about the coaches and on none of that. This is about you embarrassed me the last time, bro, and I'm about to make you about to know it. You about to know. Hey, you're going to have to earn your paycheck today, and I think if Ohio State had that mindset, they can beat Oregon. To tell you the truth, they really should have beat them the first time because it took some late heroics, if you want to call it that, by what's the quarterback name over there, Oregon? He's darn good now. I ain't going to take nothing from him. But
Dylan Gabriel. Yes, right. You know what I'm saying? Matt Dillon. That's right. Gunsmoke. The rifleman was better. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, and then Texas against Arizona State, that's really a toss-up. You sitting here bludgeoning me about Ohio State and Oregon when we really should be talking about can Texas beat Arizona State? Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. In other words, I ain't got nothing to say.
So imagine though, I will say that this playoff.
I use my imagination all the time. I mean, what's your point?
This playoff does make a road to a national championship a very tough challenge. And
no, it don't.
Oh my goodness! Come on, man.
It don't.
Think of all right.
Not
so
on
listen,
Texas will have to on one side of the bracket. Yes, not on the other side.
How you thinking, bro?
Man, the Georgia side of the bracket, man, is not no. Man, it ain't no.
Okay, so listen. For Notre Dame,
challenge.
So for Notre Dame, all right, Notre Dame. All right, got you. All right, let's say Indiana is a wash. The very next thing they got to do, they got to go up against Georgia, the arguable favorite. Were they to beat Georgia, they'd have to beat who? Let's say it's Notre Dame.
Okay.
They have to go up against the arguable favorite.
Notre Dame is not beating Georgia.
Listen to my point. Notre Dame will have to face the arguable favorite to win it all, Georgia. If it's not Oregon, right?
Okay.
Then if they were to beat Georgia, let's say with Notre Dame, we stick with them. Okay. Then perhaps they might have, I don't know what you would figure, like the 3-11-6. They, those three teams play out. Let's say it's Penn State. So Notre Dame got to beat the overall favorite, Penn State, probably beat a hot team that might be Penn State. Then after that, They have to beat whomever comes out of the east side of the bracket or the west side of the bracket. Either it's going to be Oregon or Ohio State or Texas.
Okay, but listen, I said it's not difficult I'm talking about before you even get to the other side, which would be in the championship.
No,
one side of this bracket.
Way, bro. Listen,
bro. Listen, bro. Okay. Let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this.
We just said everything we just said about Oregon and about Ohio State, the Texas. Georgia is on the other side of the bracket.
That's what I said. Georgia on Georgia's side of the bracket. If Georgia is the arguable favorite, they got a cakewalk compared to Oregon, Arizona State, Texas, Clemson, Ohio State, and Tennessee. The west side of that bracket is far more formidable than the east side, bruh. With all due respect,
I'm saying,
please.
Anybody who's on once you get to the championship, you gonna have another juggernaut.
You telling me Notre Dame? You think should Notre Dame beat Indiana? You think Notre Dame can get to the championship? That what you telling me?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, it ain't absolutely not.
What I'm telling you is, I said to you, this bracket, no matter how you like, as heavy-handed as the west side of the bracket is, the way it shake out, and there is no team stronger than Georgia in the bracket. So even if the left side,
there's no team stronger than Georgia in the bracket. Yes, it is.
Which team? Oregon.
They all on the other side.
It
ain't no team stronger than Georgia on Georgia's side of the bracket.
There is no team stronger in this bracket than Georgia, bro.
Oh man, stop it. Yeah, stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Come on, man.
Boise State ain't okay. In a head-to-head matchup, straight up, no playoff. Let's say Georgia is the favorite. No playoff. This is you just me throwing teams at you. Georgia is the main, okay, and I'm throwing the teams versus. And you telling me based on what you see when you put the tape in, if they could beat Georgia or not, if they formidable enough for Georgia. Boise State.
No.
Penn State.
No.
SMU.
No.
Notre Dame.
No.
Indiana.
No.
Okay. Texas.
No.
Ohio State.
Maybe.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there is those two teams, the teams that you think can beat Georgia, they on the other side of the country, man. Ain't nobody on Georgia's side can do nothing with Georgia, man, when we put the tape in, bro. Nobody.
So I remember what I said.
What you said only applies to the Oregon, Arizona State, Clemson, Texas, Ohio State, Tennessee side of the bracket.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
Absolutely.
For a team like Notre Dame to get to even face them, they'd have to run through Georgia.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay. And I'm telling you, it ain't finna happen.
And then if they were to do that immediately, all right, they might have a bit of a breathing room. They might have a breather versus Boise State, maybe, or Penn State. Penn State probably, they play as tough as anybody. They're another Big Ten team that come to play.
Man, Georgia's side of the bracket is cakewalk compared to Oregon and the others in Arizona State, bro.
For Georgia and nobody else. It's just what I'm
on that side of the bracket, I think.
It's not. No, it's not. Georgia is the only team with the cakewalk. Everybody else got to go through them. And then they still got to deal with whatever's left of the West.
I said Georgia's side of the bracket was a cakewalk.
It's only a cakewalk for Georgia. It is only a cakewalk for Georgia. There is, like you just said, there is no team on the east side of the bracket as strong as Georgia.
Exactly.
Georgia is the only one. Okay, so Georgia is the only team that can chill.
I'm telling you right now that Georgia's coming out of that bracket. That's why I'm telling you it's a cakewalk.
Okay, and if they were not,
and if they were, if the lady across the street had a mustache, she'd be somebody's uncle.
I mean, are we sure we can say that in 2024?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can.
It might be more applicable now.
I don't know about applicability, but I know it's a lady who lived across the street from me. What's up? That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Mama.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, did you see that clip, Gully, where they were like, "What's your nickname?" She said, "Well, a lot of people call me Mark Henry."
Oh God, yeah.
I didn't see that. Don't want to. Anywho, let's get back to some college football. My gosh, this guy right here. Well, he took college football to a whole nother level. Yeah. So on that side of the bracket, back to Ohio State and Oregon, who y'all got? My gosh. Oh, so we at that again? 5 minutes ago, everybody had a whole lot to say. Now anybody ain't saying nothing? Well, raise your hand if you're sure. My God.
Unsure.
No, bro. No, don't do that. Oh my God.
I got
Who
all
you
the hits,
got
bro.
on that side? We got basketball and NFL to get to, bro.
Okay. The Ohio State Buckeyes will beat the Oregon Ducks.
Okay, don't patronize. Texas and Arizona State. Oh, now you want to ha.
Who did you pick?
I picked yeah.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Yeah, exactly.
I sure did.
Exactly. You picked up that water. That's what you did.
Oh my goodness gracious, Raries. I picked Texas, bro.
Okay, you going with Texas?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Texas.
All right. I'm gonna go with you know what? Yeah, I think momentum may carry.
Pick a vowel, will you, Pat Sajak? My God.
I'd like to buy an O, please.
Yeah. Oh no. Here we go. Again.
I'll go with Arizona State.
Well, my gosh, it only took 15 minutes. Who you got, Double J? This dude right here. Oh, here we go. Barry White. Girl. You see how he slid up to the mic?
Right.
Like he's about to start serenading. Hey, bro, we don't do that here. God, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, make a pick so we can keep moving. My gosh.
We'll keep Austin weird. Let's do it.
Okay. Wow. Well, okay. So we got Texas over Arizona State and Ohio State over Oregon. All right. That's your matchup set there. Now on the other side, who we got?
Why are we even talking about it? Because it's supposed to be Georgia.
Okay, well then that's fine. We can go to another break and we can come back and talk basketball. It's fine with me.
You don't want to say, I mean, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay,
I think they can bull it off.
Gather around.
Yeah, when we come back,
when
we come back, we're gonna go around association because this is getting out of hand.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report, click on more, and then shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
All right, we are back. Yeah, just right quick, want to go around the association. A few teams that stood out to me so far. You know, I really don't tune into the NBA most times until after the All-Star break. But, you know, once the Cavs caught a little bit of fire, you know, and my sons got to getting on my nerves about it, I sat down a little longer than I normally do and caught a few of these games. I'm not talking about the in-season tournament. No. I'm just talking about a few teams that kind of jumped off the screen at me.
NBA Cup, Double J.
Yeah. We talked about that, the soccer part.
Belly, that's
you wasn't here. Yeah, don't we're not rehashing Double J. He should have been here. Absolutely not. He get a demerit. Anyway, the Cavs, obviously, their offense and defensive balance impresses me. They move the ball very well on offense and player movement. That translates to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Very well.
Well, yes. Nobody's standing.
Yeah, it's not standing. It's not stale. It's not stagnant. And their shot selection is very decisive. And you know me, I'm not a real, not a proponent of the volume, the 3 volume,
right?
You know, but the way that they set up the 3 most nights, you know, on this run, they like what 23-1 now or something like that, or 23-2 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, you know, they just lost the other night to the Miami.
Okay, so it's like they only had like 2. What is it? 3? They lost 3 games, maybe so far, something like that.
Correct.
Whatever the case may be, it's sustainable. You know what I mean? But you do need your key pieces, and you got to have depth. You got to use your depth. Atkinson is doing a very, very good job of that so far, in my opinion, this season. Because let's not get it twisted now. Yeah, you need your stars, but you need a bench too. The Spurs bench, what year was it? 2014 when they beat the Heat?
Yeah.
Averaged 45 points a game in that series.
Right.
All right. And the Cavs, they go 10 deep. So that's another playoff translatable.
Yeah.
they can tighten up the screws on the defensive rotations, especially out on the perimeter a little bit more. But they got to get past Boston though, bro. For real.
Yeah.
And that Achilles heel, Trae Young or whatever his name is, Trinavia or whatever. I don't know what they're going by now. They don't need to wear them sky blue uniforms either. The Hawks don't, not no more. But they got to get past them too. But other than that, man, I like what I'm seeing from them so far. It's a big difference in their style of play from this year to last year.
Hey, what do you anticipate about the return of Max Strauss?
That was my next question. Do they still need a small forward? I don't really know who's out there because I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I kind of think they might. For a minute, when they went, they was at that 11, 12, 13, 14, I said, oh, well, maybe they don't. But that loss to the Heat, I believe.
Yeah.
The loss to Atlanta, even though they beat Boston, Boston didn't have in that game. I don't think they had Jaylen Brown
Jaylen Brown wasn't there.
Yeah,
but
it was one other guy.
Porzingis had returned though.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You got to beat your nemesis, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's even though they are. I mean, Bill Parcells said you are what your record says you are, but it's a lot of people question them because they haven't done it. In the playoffs just yet. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's fair or not, but I still think they need a small forward, but that's just me. All right. OKC is rolling.
Man, listen. And we don't know they would, if they were the Lakers, then we would know everybody's name and their rosters and their favorite Pokemon card from when they were little and all of that, but they're in Oklahoma. So
yeah, and then that's basically even though it's Midwest,
yeah,
they got some West Coast times at times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of be up late, kind of watch them type of deal. The Mavs can get back, but I'm telling you right now, bruh, Luka gonna get exposed again on the defensive side, bruh.
Really?
He gonna get exposed again. If they run into OKC in the playoffs, bro.
Oh gosh,
I'm tell you, you listen. You got to guard everybody.
Yeah.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man.
Sorry about that, y'all. I accidentally hit the button. Well, that's what we got to do for you to show up. This is unbelievable. I know what I'm gonna start doing, bro. I'm gonna start crashing y'all's little show on Saturdays.
Take the heat on that one.
Yeah. Well,
just crashing our little show on Saturdays.
That's bruh. OKC.
Yeah, they might be ready for except for Boston, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Listen, OKC go deep too.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna say this. Boston is defending champs with all due respect, tip of the cap and all of that. Bruh, you can't have no bad don't have no bad shooting night from the three, especially messing with OKC. And I get that whole threes beat twos, but guess what? Not if you missing threes and I'm getting runouts from your long rebounds from the misses. Okay, yeah, because if you miss one of them threes beat twos, yeah, that's one side of it. Talk about the other side. When you miss that three and the rebound come to me and I'm going in for the layup. Yeah. OKC rolling though, baby. Man, you got the guard. They go 10 deep and Chet ain't even back yet.
Right.
I mean,
the interesting part is the teams that you listed, right? The Cavs, Boston, and OKC also are 1, 2, and 3 respectively
in the power rankings
in team defense.
Oh, didn't know that. Imagine that. Yeah, Kyrie, the Cavs, not Cavs, the Mavs, they still got, to me, they play when they want. They got that light switch on and off. But Luka's, man, no, bro. I could just see it now. Bro. I can just see it now. I don't know. I don't know if they get back in the West this year. I just don't know. They're capable, but I don't see it.
Yeah, it could be a shocking semifinals loss.
Yeah, you know, I just don't see it. And then the Timberwolves, they starting to pick it up. You know what I mean? Starting to get their little mojo back or whatever it is. Yeah, that West is a little bit more formidable than the East, you know. But I don't know, man. Dallas, you know. Yeah, OKC's rolling. And what about the Pistons? They look like they are establishing a culture. Too bad JB can't close the door though.
What do you think they have to do? Right, we talked about state of the franchise a while back, but the team, I brought up team defense.
They got to already be looking for the next head coach. That's what they got to be doing. Okay, this is a 2-part series. We bring one guy in to lay the concrete. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then we bring the other guy in to build the house on top of it. JB is good at laying the foundation. I don't take nothing from him. You know what I mean? But when it come time, you know what I'm saying, to bring in the builders, no. He's like Fred Flintstone. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is not bedrock, baby. This is a gated community, okay? We need the Taj Mahal over here, okay? So, no disrespect to him. I'm just saying, it's really a shout out. We need to go get the Amish. We need this done in 2 days. And we need it done correctly. Okay, I do not want to be in the tub upstairs, rubber-dub-dub, and fall right through the floor. You know what I mean? Because we let JB build it some more. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So right now, the Pistons they should be doing their due diligence. You know what I mean? They should be sitting back with their fingers interlaced behind their head like, who's out there on the market? I'm trying to say why JB down there on the sidelines, you know, lying. I'm just saying. And then lastly, oh, no, I can't even see lastly because I got a bonus NBA question, actually. But this next one, how far can the Memphis Grizzlies go?
They're into that. Oh, you know what, Memphis? What?
Because I'm trying to say, man, the West, man, how the West was won. That's what it's going to be.
Fun, right?
Whoever represent the West in the Western Conference Finals, them two, how the West was won.
I could see them making it to the Western Conference Finals. Again, speaking of team defense, they're top 5. So again,
who are the 5? Yeah,
so
give me the 5.
There's 2 tied for 4. So it is.
And how many points per game? How many in terms of team defense? How many points per game are they giving up?
Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna have to drop off.
Okay.
I can't see.
All right. Cue the Jeopardy music. We don't even have none right now. Yeah. Do that one. That sounds better.
They have it off of defensive rating.
Okay. Okay.
Again,
where you at? Are you at basketballreference.com?
Oh, matter of fact, I can show that screen. What am I doing here? That would probably make things.
That'd make it a little easier. Yeah.
So again, defensive rating: Cleveland, then Boston, and OKC, Memphis, and Orlando. So those might be my dark horses. Obviously, without Paolo, Orlando obviously dropped off a little bit, but to be expected, right? But they were still competitive enough that showed that there was that core and foundation that you've referred to, that the Pistons were starting to assemble. They seem to have that.
Yeah, but here's the thing too, though. This is what I say. This is why I say numbers are universal and arbitrary. Pay attention now. If you go to the far right, look at the opponent's points per game in the paint. Okay. Gotcha. Boston is sitting at 51. That's a lot of points in the paint to be given up. And you Boston. When you got Derek White and Drew Holiday out on the perimeter. What's up with that?
Well, is that them making a conscious effort to say, we will let you score on the inside, and the goal is to stop you on the perimeter?
I don't know, bro.
Guys, you like letting them like a seed, like let it
I don't
in
know.
and then
Because guess what though? If that's your strategy, then who wants to put another team in foul trouble early and then they getting points without having to play no? Yeah, I'm trying to say that's a dangerous game to play. Because look where the Lakers at.
God,
look where the Lakers and the Nuggets are at in terms of points in the paint.
But see, this is where I struggle. Look, I'm looking at this and saying, if anybody's using the analytics to a T or really to the science aspect of it, it is Boston. That's why I keep talking about their system. And now it becomes clearer because we're talking about the defensive end that I otherwise hadn't really looked too much into. And we're going to score from the outside using the paint again, drive and kick, and then swing it around. Stay ready, guys. We're going to try. We will allow twos and we will shoot threes. Therefore,
but did you see the video? Who was it? Was it Jamal Crawford? Or was it Rondo? Said the game is going down below the free throw line. It's posting up. Dang, I can't remember who said it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that's concerning to me. But I mean, the Cavs giving up 45, but still, when you plus 50 points in the paint, man, that's not good. Then you can't miss from three. You better not.
Right.
You better not. You better not. And I mean, they shoot a lot of them. There's no question about that. Excuse me. They do shoot a lot of them, but we'll see. I don't know though. I don't really trust it. And then lastly, as a bonus, what would the Wizards look like if they played any defense?
What would they look like if they played any defense?
Because offensively, man, they can. Hey, bro, they can put them up.
Right.
They can score with anybody.
Some attention to detail would be.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What would they look like?
If they played any defense.
Yeah, if they played any defense.
That's a backhanded compliment. What does this team look like?
I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do?
Numbers don't lie, right?
Well,
numbers don't lie.
They do, and then they don't, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. With that being said, we're going to take a 20. When we come back, we're going to get to our NFL week 15 or 14?
15.
15? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
15.
Hey, settle down there. Oh, this dude right here. All righty, Double J, you got my slide ready for me? All right, there it is. Shout out to that. This is this guy right here. The NFL Week 15 pick'ems. Boy, this NFL season went fast, didn't it? Seemed like just yesterday. Man, what are you doing there? Oh my gosh. Man, get this guy a PowerPoint presentation. All right, in our Thursday night game, December the 12th, you understand me? We got the Rams at the 49ers. Are the Rams NFC West division winners this year? Anybody?
I certainly thought they could make a run, and if they're going to be, it will be determined Thursday.
Yeah, because didn't the 49ers just beat somebody that nobody expected them to beat?
Well, Chicago.
Oh, well. Well, even still, though, who did we pick? Didn't we pick Chicago or did we pick the Niners? I don't even remember who we picked.
We went San Francisco.
All right. Okay, who you got in this game? Rams at the Niners. I'll go first. I'm taking the Rams.
Over under is 3 actually in favor of the home team. Spread, and then the total is at 48.5.
Yeah, give me the Rams. Matt Stafford. When Matt Stafford is on, whether you like him or not, when Matt Stafford is on, he on, bro. And he got his weapons back. Man, that catch Nakua, oh my, let's not even talk about the catches. So many. And in the Bengals Dallas game, the guy who muffed the punt.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how he tried to? These guys, I don't get it.
I'm thankful for it, but
yeah, well, of course you are, because it's your parlay no play.
Yeah, I needed. I was a half yard away from clearing, and the very next play, because of that, went to the wide receiver that I needed.
Oh, well, imagine that. Imagine that. Who up there, yellow envelopes being passed around. Everybody's trying to cradle the ball when it comes towards them. Not everything is basket, man. Put them hands out there, bounce up, boom. But you can't cradle it. You know what I mean? I can tell you ain't got no kids. Lord, because never mind. He don't want to drop the baby.
And the thing is, they showed the special teams coach, and it was a scene out of Caddyshack.
I know. I saw it. Yeah, ridiculous. Gully, who you got? Are you still with us, or are you over there nodded out? You sleepy? Sleepy time, Gully? Okay, he's not with us. All right. Yeah, I'm taking. Oh, you there?
Yeah, technical difficulties, guy.
Okay, yeah, you had to take a nap. I ain't mad at you, bro. I be doing the same thing. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, baby. When you work night shift, that's what happened to you. Who you got, Rams or 49ers?
I'm taking the Rams.
Okay. And then in our slate of the first of our Sunday, December 15th games, the Cowboys at the Panthers. Hey, Michael Parsons walking off the field, man. That's hey, bro. Nah.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
Oh,
you don't do that.
What you mean, bro?
You don't do that. It ain't no different than people walking off the court. Nah, bro. Nope.
No.
Stay there and take this L. Take the L, bro.
What I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. Like I don't disagree. It's
a bad look, man.
No, it's a bad look, but that tell you about where he at with the franchise.
Okay, that's fine, but you could do that another okay, well, that's what you had to do,
bro.
That's what you had to do,
bro. Why did the dude touch the ball
for my parlay?
Yeah, why did the guy?
Him and Double J had a hook. They got something going, bro.
That's what he's saying. Like, man, we do everything.
Double J. You didn't see Double J on the phone?
It was Joe Burrow,
man. Show me the money.
It was Joe Burrow, man. It was the Bengals, man. It was.
Man, Joe Burrow is taking a beating in Cincinnati, man. Bruh, I don't know. I couldn't even imagine him on another team that was, I don't know who else got. Put him with the Dolphins. With Tyreek. With the cheetah and the jaguar, baby.
No, it wouldn't be fair.
I'm just saying, man. Could you see what he's doing with Higgins and Jamar and all of them? Bro, that offensive line, I don't understand how he was a franchise quarterback at LSU.
Yeah.
From day one, bro. I'm building a wall in front of him. Man, his offensive line is porous, bro. It seemed like every time he get to the top of his drop, bro, he got to turn left or he got to go east and west. He can't even really get a lot of the throws he make, man. That's him. That's all him, bro.
But I feel like they don't know that.
With a clean pocket.
Yeah, but I feel like, all right, they having known that.
That's what they ain't done nothing.
Like, do we think that they haven't, or just haven't?
Man, that offense, go look at the offensive line is porous, bro. And they got rid of Joe Mixon, and he's still, bro. How many? This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Who else other than him has beaten Patrick Mahomes in games of significance in the last 5 years?
Right.
And who other than him done threw multiple 4-5 daggone? How many 4-5 touchdown games he got already this season?
Fair,
man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. But anyway, give me the Panthers just because. Double J, what's the line and the over-under?
For the Cowboys-Panthers,
yes,
currently set at 3 in favor of Carolina. And total is at 43, though. So once again, kind of that's for context. Monday night was at about 50. and it did finish, of course, below that 47.
Hey, is it a quarterback controversy in Dallas? Because this ain't the first time Cooper Rush looked more than just a backup.
You know what? If he would have won that game, I would have said potentially. Winning the other two, again, the Giants are.
But he's not. But bro, this ain't his first go at it. He played a significant portion of whether last season or the season before, and he won a string of games for them, bro, and looked good doing it. Guess who? You know what he end up next year probably, because he's not going to be on that roster. Not the way Jerry Jones. The Giants.
Yeah, they need.
I bet you he can get the ball to Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, they need something.
Who y'all got in that game? I picked the Panthers. You got to think about it, really. Okay, imagine that.
Because it's still the Cowboys,
and that's the reason why you picked the Panthers.
They can rebound.
Okay.
You know what?
You said that about Alabama against Oklahoma too.
No, I didn't. You said.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody said nothing about Alabama, Oklahoma? I know you watched that.
My bad. Wrong channel. I'm on channel 0.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
Can we?
Today's color is red. Can you say red, Jay?
Yes, I can. All right. So we doing electric company Sesame Street slide. That's what we doing. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right?
Yeah. I was just a Beal.
I'm only a Beal.
On Capitol Hill. Can you make the M picks for real? What the hell?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna take the Panthers at home.
Oh wow! After all of that,
yeah.
Beal on the hill. Who you got, Double J? Oh, here, like
you know, this. I don't know why. I don't want to fall victim truly to the recency bias. It wasn't like Dallas played a terrible game or a great one, but Carolina has played better week to week. That Eagles team didn't have a terrible game. Carolina just stayed with them. Give me the Panthers at home. I think this is arguably the unfortunate demise and should be the end of the Mike McCarthy era in Dallas.
All right.
How many years has he been coached? 3?
What difference does it make that he getting ready to be out of there?
Jerry's talking about that he hasn't ruled out an extension.
Well, that's Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones is borderline C now. Anyway,
don't say that.
Well, hey, bro, when the man is over there talking about how he pick his draft picks, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not. Don't add no context.
Speaking of extension.
Oh my gosh, caramba!
Get me out of here.
Yeah, get out of there.
Jamie Foxx was like,
get out of there. Yeah. Anywho, the Chiefs at the Browns. Who you got?
At this point, I don't like picking against Jameis Winston.
Yeah, you can't pick for him either, because you know with him in it, he gonna keep both teams in it. He gonna make sure both teams got a chance.
Listen,
you know what I'm trying to say?
What I'm saying is, I want to know when the Jameis Winston 365-day motivational calendar coming out, bro. Because I'll tell you what, I'm inspired.
Well, he ain't motivated to listen. Inspired by what?
Man,
he needs to inspire himself to not keep giving the other team the ball. Man, I just can't go out there like that, man. I had 500-something yards, you know what I'm saying, and to lose the game like that, I should have had my headband tightened. Yeah, you should have. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Is it safe to say that he's out? Speaking of quarterback controversy.
Speaking?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, finish that.
Is there one in Cleveland? Who was your week 1 starter?
Does it matter? Yeah, listen, if it's a quarterback controversy, you're right. Between St. Ignatius and St. Ed. It was a quarter. And he said that like Rod Serling on Twilight Zone. Bro, ain't no mystery. Yeah, that's a 5-minute program. We in and we out. No. Ain't no quarterback controversy in Cleveland. Absolutely not. No.
Why isn't it?
Why is it?
Right.
Why isn't there a quarterback controversy?
Because James is going to be the starter. The Browns is 3-95. Who cares?
So you saying next season when Deshaun is healthy again, is Jameis the quarterback? That's what he's asking.
Bruh, have you turned on any local? I ain't talking about TV shows, the radio talk shows. Here, oh man, they they said ain't nowhere in the world Deshaun should ever see the field again in the orange. They was taking bets on national radio. Yes. I'm talking about unanimously. They was like, man, Deshaun don't need to see nothing orange again except a jumpsuit.
Wow.
Type of deal.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, really, for real. Yeah, it was all over the local talk shows, bro. Yeah. I don't even think Deshaun Watson's even. That's not even. He probably gonna still. They're gonna come out and say what they gotta say as a formality.
Okay.
Because of the money that they gave AIM. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe, his days are numbered. They're gonna find a way.
Well, I told you that
get back
the
pay.
earliest out is a year from now.
Okay, well, then I guess he'll be
They're
here.
stuck with him for at least one more year, and then even then, you cut ties. You are still paying him.
Yeah.
The remainder of the way, unless you can find a team that you would have to severely.
Nobody's going to do it, bro. There's too much baggage and all that other stuff to come with it.
Well, the thing is, if you trade him, they can cut him. At which point, again, the Browns would be off the hook after that, and so would they. Whomever the trade partner is. This is the nuances of the
Yeah, but why would you? What incentive do you have to trade for him though?
So the Browns would.
What incentive?
If you needed the cap, and potentially depending on what they would give you in exchange, meaning like, okay, the Browns are clearly going to have to give way more than him because it's obviously a terrible deal.
Okay,
for anybody.
so then you have to you got a fire sale. Can you throw in a coach too? yeah, y'all can have. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Browns, so you saying like, all right, the Browns saying Deshaun Watson and their number one pick in 2025, and
no other team in the NFL is. Listen, ain't about to be no Ricky Williams deals no more. Mike Dicker messed that up. Okay, you give up all your
not necessarily because that was the deal that the Browns did to acquire him.
Okay, so this is the Browns.
We ain't been in the draft in like 4 years.
And who else other than the Browns is going to do a Browns move?
So what we saying is send it to Deshaun Watson, and again, another like what we'd have to get is we would have to get some.
So that way you can give another team what the Texans got because they hit on all them picks.
Yeah.
So you set the franchise back another 28 years.
Well, or do you keep them and do what?
Hey, you made this bed, you got to lay in it until the time run out. I guess I don't know, but listen. Anywho, then the Browns don't have a quarterback controversy, but I'm picking them against the Chiefs because they do stuff like this. The Browns, they win games. You be like, what? They have no chance. Then all of a sudden it's a block punt, and some guy goes 78 yards for a score. And then, downtown is a celebration. I'm just saying. But I'm going to take the Browns. Who y'all got?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
No, of course. I'm not surprised at that. Who you got, Double J?
Yeah, give me KC.
Oh, of course. Yeah, right. Yeah. Couldn't even beat Chad Henne, but I'm picking the Browns to beat Patrick Mahomes. That's what I mean, man. I don't know what's in this water. But anywho, the Dolphins at the Texans. Man, CJ Stroud, did he hit the sophomore slump or what? What's happening? What's going on down in Houston? They sitting at 8-5, man, but it's a little something going on down now. What happened?
They look uneven now.
I don't know what they look like, but it don't look like what they did last year. I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to take the Dolphins in this one. Whether you think he could go to another team and do what he's doing for whatever reason, Tua Tagovailoa. Did I say that right?
Yes,
Shout out
you did.
to your
You
boy,
got it. You
Shout
got
out to your boy. I had to slow down and pronounce my syllabaries. You understand what I'm saying? I was like,
Wow.
yeah.
I gotta give you the Tiger Woods.
Hey, settle down there. I brushed my teeth today. Maybe that's why it worked. I'm just saying. All right. Okay, then. I got the veneers clean, baby. Sometimes you got to get the dirt off the car. No, I'm going too far. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Dolphins. Hey, Tua, man. He the right guy for this system.
Yeah. And we wrote him off. Everyone did, you know.
We who? I'm not French. Never been to France.
We who?
Yeah, we who, right? We who. That's a new lexicon. We who.
We who.
Yes, we who. You know what I'm saying?
Who side we who?
Who we picking?
Man, it's a tough week.
Oh my God!
Hey, y'all might catch up to me on the pick'em. Y'all might catch up to me on the pick'em.
Man, I don't even know where I'm at in the pick'em. I ain't picked nothing, and I don't know how long. Who knows what the pick'em is anymore?
I'm gonna go with the Texans at home.
Okay, fair enough. Double J.
Yeah, so the line on the game is 3 in favor of Houston and over under at 47.
You said 3 or 3.5?
3.
Oh, yeah. Give me the Dolphins. And it's indoors too?
Yeah.
Now, if it was outside in Buffalo, not a chance. But yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins. And I believe they win by more than 3.
Really?
Yep, they win by 4.
Now remember, they're coming off a bye week.
Okay, so bye. I'm still taking the Dolphins. Okay, yeah, all right. Anyway, moving on. Jets at the Jaguars. This is Aaron Rodgers' last. I don't think it's no farewell tour. It ain't gonna be like Kareem. It ain't gonna be no motorcycles and rocking chairs. Well, they should probably give him a rocking chair.
Yo,
and maybe a white stick with a red tip. No offense. I'm just saying.
Yo, just think of it this way, man.
His last Hail Mary.
Man, last season it was a 3-step drop. They did it for
him. A 3-step drop. And his stock done dropped.
Oh man.
Double J, can you scroll a roll for me there? Scroll a roll. Whoa. We didn't get to the whoa. Back it down there. Slow down there.
I'm trying to avoid. Hang on. I'm gonna
I ain't worried about that. Just I know. Oh, well, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, okay, good looking. I appreciate that. You got the comments? We got any comments? Because I can't see it on my side. I got the screen.
It's all good. I'm looking at on the Twitter side, all covered there too.
Okay, got you. The Commanders at the Saints.
Ooh.
Well, my bid for the Commanders winning the NFC least is out the window.
Why?
Man, the Eagles gonna win the NFC East.
Oh, yeah, the Eagles. Yeah.
Whoa.
I forgot. Right. I forgot. I mean, because the Commanders are otherwise.
You thought they was in Boston? Just thought it was the AFC East. Yeah, make that face.
I did. No, you right. That's what happened.
Exactly. I know you did. That's why I said it.
That's why I was like, yo, they running away with it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they running away with the East. Yeah, okay, got you. Yeah. Oh boy, this guy right here.
But on this game, we're gonna take the Commanders on the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Double J. What's the line? Over under? I'm taking the Commanders regardless.
For Washington, it is currently 7.5 in favor of Washington. Total
in New Orleans, though.
Correct. Now, remember, Derek Carr got hurt at the end of that game.
Okay. And remember, you all
know the up. I haven't gotten an update or anything. I could check right now, though.
For all you all out there making picks based on any of these selections, if you're in your parlays, stays, no ways, always check the injury report, please. Please check that injury report. Yeah, I'm picking the Commanders. Let me get a scroll of roll, Double J. All right. You were checking on something. What were you checking on?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Derek Carr. If he's not playing, I see why I see the 7. But I could be 7 even if he was playing. It's probably be 7. Jaden Daniels. Did Jaden Daniels win Rookie of the Year?
I don't know who else is as hot as a player right now. Like,
man, and you know what? When we talking about awards, I know we got past our college football already, but I just, with all due respect to the little dude from Boise, because he balled out, you know, in that conference championship game. He got loose one good time, and that's all it took. But I don't understand how you don't give it to Travis Hunter, bro.
I do understand how you don't give it to Travis Hunter.
Why he listen
completely, because this is why
when Charles hold on when Charles Woodson, who else was in the Heisman running the year Charles Woodson won it? Tell me that first, and then tell me the reason why Charles Woodson shouldn't have won it over whoever was second or third or whoever was in the race over him when he was doing the same thing that Hunter is doing. Bro, he playing two different positions at a high level in football. It ain't like he average as a defensive back and great as a receiver or vice versa. Bro, he hurting you on both sides of the ball, bro. He done been, how many SB type moments has he had this season alone from both sides of the ball? And that ain't no knock against the dude that's the running back, but let's be real now. Dude is nice, but that's really like a one-dimensional type thing. And that's not no knock against what he do, because he do bring it. But is what he doing this year, is it now his numbers say he's Heisman worthy, no question. But when you watch him on tape, man, when Adrian Peterson won it that year, it was like, hey, I don't care who else was on the screen. Adrian Peterson was just doing it like that. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the year Adrian Peterson won it, he had over 2,000 yards, didn't he? Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, I'm just asking questions. I don't know the answers to them, but I'm just asking questions. No disrespect. In any other year, Gianti wins it, hands down. But in this year, what Travis Hunter is doing on both offense and defense, Charles Woodson did, and he won it. I'd really like to know who else was in the Heisman race that year.
Manning, Leaf, was it Manning?
Peyton Manning?
Yeah, Peyton Manning. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm definitely Travis Hunter can definitely win it. If Charles Woodson could win it over any race Peyton Manning was in, because hold up. He wasn't we didn't know what he was going to be at when he was with the Colts, but we did know what he was going to be because he was at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning was the man at Tennessee, bro. Yeah. Even with Jamal Lewis and all them, what's odd is that once he left, T. Martin went in and took basically the same team and they won a national championship. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, Peyton Manning was in the Heisman race with Charles Woodson, and Charles Woodson won it. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, absolutely. Travis Hunter, bro. Yeah. Travis Hunter.
So I'm saying to you that these awards, player awards, they don't mean as much to me as they used to whenever I want to talk about. I'm telling you
that.
No. What I'm saying that because of what we're witnessing with Travis Hunter. Remember, what is this award supposed to be? What is this award called? The Heisman. What is it? What are the criteria behind the Heisman? What's the criteria? What does the Heisman represent?
What? Yeah.
Like, so, and again, and we have the Maxwell, which is the most outstanding player. I don't see Travis Hunter in the mix for that at all either. So how does a player who's your primary option for a top 25 for a Division 1A program that has played top 25 teams consistently, that consistently delivers among the best of his team on the offensive side of the ball in this position, among the best of his team on the defensive side of the ball in this position, how does he not automatically become or in the conversation as the best player in college football?
Okay, you know what? Because I forgot about that. We talked about that a couple shows ago about him not being on the Doak Walker Award list or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Well.
And remember, at this point,
Like, how is he not a foregone conclusion on whatever he is worthy of or eligible for? His name should be on the list.
And remember, Colorado is ranked at this point. They were ranked higher, but they're top 25 in the country. So you're talking about a top 25 program.
Yeah.
That has a two-way.
Wait a minute. Wait. Are you suggesting that if he don't get it, that's maybe like a shot to Deion? Sort of.
I know it's a shot to Deion, and I'm saying it right now.
Oh, okay then. My fault.
It's very much a shot to Deion.
Okay. Oh, see. Okay. See. I was looking at it from a pageantry.
You know what it is. You know what it's like to me. You know what it's like. It's like the 2018 good roster. We talking about Kid See Ghost, Tiana Taylor album, Kid Cudi album.
Oh, I have no idea who none of these people are. You said that like I know who you talking about. Bro, I grew up with Minnie Riperton.
Listen,
I don't know who Kid Cudi C and Nike HB is. I don't know nothing about that. HBCU and all that. Oh,
let me finish and I can learn you something. Let me finish.
Well, then learn me something then there, little Willie.
Tiana Taylor album in 2018. Kid See Ghost album in 2018. Pusha T, it's almost dry. I'm sorry, Daytona in 2018.
So Nas album in
2018. All those albums was a selection of intentional direction of Kanye. The albums were all of them were very short, minimum time length and minimum track, basically enough to qualify for Grammy contention. All of them, even Nas' album, as rushed as it might have been, was a great album. It was ruined. It was absolutely ruined because that was the year that Kanye made the slave comment. So the entire label and the entire platform, good music had a awesome roster that year in terms of releases. Ruined by a comment, indicted because of the comment that Kanye.
So perception is reality.
So I don't know if that applies here.
Okay,
we know that character assassination. That's a bit too extreme. But we know that what we don't like about you,
we don't like about nobody.
Could affect whoever
everybody. Yeah, well,
if we don't like you, we sorry for what we do to the people we do like. That's what's happening with Travis Hunter.
Well, I can't argue that. What were you gonna say, Double J?
Yeah, few quick points. So first, with Derek Carr, just to cover him really quickly, it's important to note here. So he has he's in concussion protocol, but then also he has a hand injury that doesn't.
He's not playing
surgery. But here's the thing.
Matter like,
well, no, but here's the interesting caveat, right? He has a $30 million injury guarantee for next season that becomes fully guaranteed if he cannot pass a physical in the off season. Meaning, if these headaches continue.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. A concussion is different from a headache, bro.
Wait,
well, a headache you can take.
Hold on. We're talking about another Russell Wilson situation.
Huh?
Say that again, Double J.
So again, he has a $30 million injury guarantee for next season. That if he cannot pass a physical in the off season, otherwise, all he has is a $10 million guarantee to him this upcoming season.
So they're gonna make sure he passed the physical. Is that what you're saying?
That's why basically what they're saying is they're not putting him on IR, but he's on IR.
Oh yeah, well they're gonna have to fork over the cash. Just fork over the cash.
Because if they cut him in the off season, which would be probably the likely, the most desired outcome for them. Unfortunately, from the team's vantage point, they're like, hey, let's cut him in at 10 rather than 30.
Now watch the Browns go and get him. Anyway, let's get to the rest of these picks, man. So these people go.
And then to the Heisman points here, again, the Heisman Trophy is awarded to the player who best exemplifies great ability, hard work, perseverance, and diligence. And so additionally, it does state that the Heisman is awarded to the nation's most outstanding player. So again, in terms
what
of
do we
Travis
miss?
Hunter,
what tell me? Because what is the biggest thing that they say about Travis Hunter? The biggest compliment he consistently gets has nothing to do with him on the field. It's his character. His character is the
can't
lead.
argue that, Double J. I mean, if you, it ain't, you know my line now. It ain't who's saying it. It's whether or not of what's being said makes sense, and then what the man is saying right now makes sense, bro. Well, even if you're for the defense, what the man is saying makes sense. Okay, you know what I'm trying to tell you.
So,
or should I say not for the defense?
Again, who I'm comparing Travis Hunter to is someone you guys brought up, which is Charles Woodson.
Yep.
So Charles Woodson, his Heisman season in '97 had 43 tackles. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to give these numbers to you, and then only 5 of which were tackles for loss. He had 9 pass breakups. He did have a rushing score, a punt return touchdown, and he had 11 receptions for 231 yards and 1 touchdown receiving.
Right,
and
but I think in
7
this case,
interceptions.
But I think in this case, though, the reason why I'm saying for Travis Hunter and I'm using Charles Woodson is not in this case necessarily for the particulars as it is the positions. He's playing 2 different positions, and he's doing it at maybe not a Heisman level in each one individually, but he's doing it as some sort of award, something for each one individually, if that made any sense. Like he's had an impact on the defensive side of the ball in some games.
Pause. He ranked 6th in college football in receiving yards, and he's 8th in passes defended.
Oh, that's it right there, bro.
He's the top. He's in top 10.
You just know it's no way, and he's not even on the Dope Walker list, bruh. Anybody is sitting where he's sitting at, what he just mentioned, anybody else, it's a no-brainer. They starting college game day off with that guy.
His defensive resume alone should put him in Heisman. In the Heisman.
See, and I didn't know. Okay, well now when you said, see, I didn't know that. Okay, let's get to some more of these picks. Yeah, that's another conversation for another day. Ravens at the Giants. Who we got? What's the over under? And give me the line. And don't start lying.
Whoever is over is the Ravens. It's over. They got the points.
Well, again, Travis Hunter, just for the record, has 4 interceptions, while Charles Woodson had 7. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, either way it go. If he's 6th and 8th in respective categories on both sides of the ball.
Charles Woodson won the Heisman because of what our host says all the time.
So does Travis Hunter, does he do punt returns as well?
I don't know, but what did I say? Because it's rare that I get in credit.
Because when he reads it out, you be like, he won a Heisman off of that? But again, that's because we're looking at stats and words and letters. We're not looking at how that Ohio State game turned out that year. We're not looking at.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's my first thing. Signature players make signature plays in the signature moments of a signature game.
And that's exactly. And he was all over every important moment of the Wolverine season.
Oh, so you've been listening. Shout out, Gully. You've been listening, huh?
No, that's what it means. Because when you look at, like I said, he beat out Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf. Matter of fact, and then I didn't even get further down the list. Amos Zeroaway was the top 10 in there. But you know who also was on that list? You know who finished 4th in the Heisman?
Wait, that year Charles Woodson won it?
Yeah.
Who?
Randy Moss.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, bro. Like, oh, yeah. Okay, it's a wrap, bro. And he won it off. Randy Moss was in that Heisman?
Yes, race? Randy Moss was 4th.
Oh, bro.
Well, you talk about character.
What I'm saying is he was on the list, right? Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. But from a talent standpoint,
matter of fact, let's run it. Let's run it from 10. Famous Amos Zeroaway was 10th.
That's West Virginia, right?
Yep.
Cal.
Tim Couch. Was 9th.
Oh, hold on. Let me hold on.
Nebraska? Or was that Crop?
No, he said Tim Couch.
Oh, yeah.
Let me say this about all you Tim Couchian fans out there still, who every now and again, don't disappear, Tim Couch, who every now and again I see on the street want to say, I heard you talking about when you was on Les Levine. Listen here, that was then, but this is now. Tim Couch was the beneficiary of Hal Mummy's offense. Man, they had All-American receivers on that Kentucky squad everywhere. They was running shoot. They was what Jerry Glanville was to the Houston Oilers back in the day with Warren Moon and Chris Givens and Sanders and all of them.
Givens
man, please.
Yeah.
Man, they used to line, man, please. Man, they had Craig Yeast was one of them. Did I say that already? He's the only one I can remember because he was the one that stood out them.
Yeah.
Kentucky, man, please.
I mean, they had a squad.
They had a squad, bro. And he was just sitting back there in the shotgun, and all you had to do was flip it. And then you got basically what Joe Burrow got in Cincinnati. You had what they had at LSU: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? Terrell Owens. You know they had that, bro. Man, come on, man. Like Ken Dorsey had with that 2001 Miami Hurricanes team. It wasn't him. He ain't really had to do nothing spectacular. All you had to do was get it from one of them.
Kill Sanford. Right.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Anywho, yeah, Travis Hunter should be, but ain't, unfortunately. Ravens, I got the Ravens over the Giants. Double J, what's the line in the over-under?
Ravens Giants is 16 for Baltimore. 42 total.
Okay, let's keep moving. Bengals at the Titans.
Over on that total all day long.
I mean, you need the over. When you said 16, who needs the over or the under? Bengals at the Titans.
I'm taking the Bengals.
Yeah, I am too.
I feel like again, season back against the wall. They tend to be familiar with these pressure type situations.
Yeah, but they too far out of it now. Even I think mathematically they even still no good. Not right now. Just playing for, what we could have done for the Bengals.
Yeah, that's what you think. I think
they are. I think they mathematically eliminated already.
No, they're still in it.
Are they mathematically?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, go ahead then, Joey B. What's the line, Double J?
For the Bengals, it is 5 in favor of the Bengals, over under 46.5.
That's an odd 5. That's odd. What the Titans got going on down there today? That's 5? I don't like
Well, they choked that game away. I mean, I wouldn't even say choke. I don't know what's going on, but the last 2 games, somehow Jacksonville's just completely woken up defensively.
No, that's not it. They all playing for that top draft pick, bro. That's what they playing for right now.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying like Jacksonville won the game.
Exactly. The Titans,
but they almost beat Houston.
Okay, well, almost only counting hanging eggs and horseshoes. The Titans, they want that number 1 pick. All right, Patriots at the Cardinals. Who we got? Man, the Cardinals have imploded. And to be honest with you, when I watched the tape, Kyler Murray's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got a decent enough running game in James Conner.
Mm-hmm.
And for Marvin Harrison Jr. to not be in no conversation, rookie of the year, whatever, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The Lions had no problem when they got Megatron throwing him the ball, regardless of who else was on the other side right out the gate. You know what I'm trying to say? They not throwing Marvin. He's not. And I mean, and Marvin Harrison was what? What did he get selected at in the draft? Help me out here. It's not rhetorical.
Well, that's the thing. Even from a fantasy standpoint, he was arguably one of the highest rookies historically that we've ever taken.
High in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
In the fantasy draft even. Yeah. I don't get it. I'm going to take the Cardinals because the Patriots are just that bad, and the Cardinals are at home. I'm going to take the Cardinals. But Kyler Murray, man, nope. What's the line, Double J, and over-under? Hello? Oh, my God. Y'all see what I
got
through?
it. I had to scroll a little bit. It's 6 in favor of Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Gully, who you got? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. These guys get here and they go and they get to drinking. I hope you had to go to the bathroom. All right. Well, we're going to keep on rolling. We'll get back to him when he get back to us, I guess. Colts at the Broncos. What's the ooh. Oh, I'm gonna take the what's the line on that? I need to know the line before I tell you who I'm gonna pick. And yeah, give me the over under, but I still want to know the line. What's the line on that one?
Colts Broncos is 3. Wait, Colts Broncos. You mean Chargers?
No, Colts and Broncos. We right here on the screen. Colts at the Broncos.
Yeah, you're right. Where am I at?
Oh boy. Oh. Well, we know what he's doing over there, y'all. Oh,
yeah,
this guy's
4. 4 and the over under is 44. So 4 in favor of Denver.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos. Yep. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with that as well.
Gully, you back or no? This guy here, man.
Well, he did say BRB.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't see the private chat on the side. All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Okay. Every one of these games after the Colts Broncos games is game of the week. And it's not no coincidence that they all coming on at the 4 o'clock side. You understand me? I'm trying to tell y'all that ain't no coincidence. You understand? Bills at the Lions. Ooh, it's a lot on the line right here. Ooh,
huge game.
Yes. Huge.
Current line is 2.5 in favor of Detroit. Again, I think you saw what Josh Allen did to the Rams almost single-handedly, it felt like.
That was a great game. Even though it was a lot of points scored, I don't know, the defense is just – well, the offense is just that good or the defenses were they just that bad?
A little bit of both. So, again, with the Rams, again, they run a lot of cover 3, right? And you have guys that again, looking at even, for example, this week, you could see a guy like George Kittle having a great game because of that. But, again, it's all about that type of scheme. And so it'll be really interesting with those particular groups because, again, the Lions are decimated by injuries here.
Yeah, but it don't look like it when they turn the TV on. They might be decimated by injuries, but they decimating opponents too. Still.
Do you feel like they're, no different, similar to the Chiefs that you brought up previously about their margin of victory? Obviously, you saw the Lions have to go for it on 4th down.
But they were talking about that on one of the major talk shows. Them going for it on 4th down. I told you last week, the Lions, everybody in that building is it was established, it seemed like from day one. We play 4 downs here. It's somewhere on the wall in there. Like Notre Dame coming out the tunnel to hit the thing, you know what I'm saying? Play like a champion or whatever. Somewhere in that building, it's written all over the walls, chalkboard, whatever it is. We play 4 downs here. Now, we might get a little selective about when we go for it on 4th based on the situation, but we play 4 downs here while everybody else is playing for 3. So, and the players said that. I don't know if it was Montgomery or one of them in the post-game presser. They was like, hey, look, this ain't nothing new to us. So once you get that's your mindset, it's not like you don't want to have to get the 4th down. You get what I'm trying to tell you? But you're prepared should you find yourself in that situation. We're going to prepare for everything is what Dan Campbell's message has been. And it's then just start when he became a Lions head coach. Go back when he was a tight ends coach. What was it, Miami or wherever he was at before? Told the guy, hey, look, man, no, make that block. So this is who he is. And this is what he's been doing since he's been there. Even when he was 3-13, this is what he was doing. So now it's such a routine or a habit. What do you know what they say about habits? Good or bad?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has become habit. They do it so much, it's become habit, bro. And that's what they play for. Well, you can go in there as an opponent thinking they're going to punt if you want to. You better understand down and distance. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm taking the Lions, though, even though Josh Allen scored 17 touchdowns. So that's what it looked like. 40 of them was running, 17 of them was passing. My gosh.
3 passing and 3 rushing. And
yeah,
they still lost.
And guess who else? And listen, I'm so glad he did that because what it did was it brought the past back to the present.
Okay.
Because who else is on that list? There's only 2 guys on that list. Who was the other guy?
Oh, with 3 and 3?
Yes.
Oh, there is another. I don't know.
Otto Graham, baby.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
Don't look, Double J. You wouldn't know. This is an Ohio thing. Yeah, your mic is muted. That's why your mic is muted.
No, I thought you were talking about the run pass.
Listen.
Okay.
He on the list with
Yeah,
Otto
he
Graham.
got credited with the week prior to that. He got credited with a passing touchdown.
Yeah, when he passed it to Keon Coleman and Keon flipped it to him or whoever it was.
Yep. So passing and receiving touchdown on the
he
same
got
play. He had fantasy managers sick.
Yeah,
that's 10 points.
That's their fault. Just picking. Anyway, I'm picking the Lions. Gully, who you got?
I'm taking Buffalo.
Of course, you're gonna circle them wagons, brother Rich. Come get your boy.
Yeah, believe it or not, Gully, you're not alone there. The public money right now, 71% on the spread is circling the wagons with you. But 74% so far is on the money line for the Lions. And they really are liking the over despite it being at 54.5. So
I bet.
Expect those numbers to keep climbing.
Absolutely.
Likely as the
But I bet you that line gonna come down
on the 54.5.
Yes.
Yeah, that line gonna come down though. Get closer to Sunday. Watch.
I could see some sharp money, but who would be the letdown here? That's why I'm saying, like, I talk about the Lions defensively, right? Which have given up points, if you think about it, to
Aaron Glenn Aaron Glenn was doing homework on the
slot.
Well, I know one thing. They won't well. I'll tell you what, Aaron Glenn been getting a lot of credit and deservedly so, but we're gonna really see what type of defensive coordinator he is. Because one thing you cannot do is not maintain rush lanes when you're dealing with Josh Allen. If he don't spy him in that game, And then you're gonna have to mix your coverages up on the back end too. You might start out pre-snap looking man, and then post-snap go zone or something. You know what I mean? You got to just keep mixing it up. Sometimes bring pressure. Sometimes let your forward go, even if they don't get there. You just got to keep mixing it up with him. You got to keep mixing it up with that guy. I think I'm taking the Lions. Buccaneers at the Chargers. This is going to be a good one too.
Yeah, it is. I'm going with the Chargers at home though.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough to go against Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Baker is good for Tampa Bay, though. I think he actually found a home.
Yeah.
You got to cut down on the turnovers. My gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers too. What's the line, Double J?
So the current line there is 2.5. I think that's awfully generous in favor of the home team Chargers. The over/under is 45.5. Worth noting, Gully, you hear this all too often, and I'll keep reiterating it, how poor the Tampa defense is.
That's really kind of been their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, again, this is as of last week, of course, but just to kind of gauge, like, it's not Baker. That's the passing and rushing efficiency, and that's, again, with a three-headed monster in the backfield.
And Mike Evans was out for a spell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait.
So,
wow.
I mean, again, whether it was just the matchup prior that we were talking about, which is fantastic, but just seeing, what Baker's really been able to do, and all credit to all of them, but definitely a great they have no defense.
It's terrible.
I mean, it really is bad.
And that's not like them. All right, let's finish
the thing is, on the opposite side, do they have Ladd McConkey back? Obviously,
I don't know. That's they missed him last week.
Don't get me wrong. The dude who had brick hands when I needed him decided to look resemble a football player. The tight end, man.
Yeah.
Man, you need save your checks.
Hey, and you know what? Lad McConkey is by no means no relation to Phil McConkey.
You know what? I thought
he's
said
not.
that when he was at Georgia that.
No, he's not. He's not related. They're just last name coincidence.
Really?
Yep. Joe Alt is related to former NFL player, offensive lineman too, I believe, but I don't think McConkey. McConkey is not. All right, let's get back to our picks, man, so we can get out of here and get these folks. Let them go and get to bed. Appreciate that. Switch me up on the screens.
Oh, yep. Wait a minute. Oh, I put you on the wrong one.
Yeah, you did. All right, here we go. Yeah, but I'm taking the Chargers too. Who you got, Double J? You never did say.
Come on, go ahead, say the Chargers.
You know, the thing is, I like what Baker's done, and
remember, it's a team sport, so it ain't about Baker. It's not. That's why I say I'm saying the Chargers at home. It's not to say it's not an indictment of Baker. Baker is getting to a lesser degree maybe to the similar degree what Joe Burrow is getting. No, I say to a lesser. No. I say to a lesser degree because Baker does have more turnovers.
Yeah, Burrow is the real deal.
But what I'm saying, Burrow, in terms of the type of season he's having, his type of play at quarterback, and the fact that the records don't show that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, Baker's having probably his best year at the position.
Yes.
Outside of maybe that year that they
went to the playoffs, and it was they were very close. Whoa. This is a neat little graph. Cooper Rush. Oh, now Mr. Unlimited out here.
Man.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm still rolling with the Chargers. All right, Steelers at Eagles. This is
we pick that one last.
Okay, Packers at the Seahawks.
I'm going with the Pack.
I'm going with the Seahawks. What's the line on that one, Double J? That's your Sunday night game too, by the way.
Yeah.
Telexitos, Universals, Telexitos on the Hispanic channels, baby.
2.5 for the visiting Packers.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the Seahawks, baby. That 12th man is still there. It ain't the Legion of Boom.
Nah, you know what? I'll take the Seahawks.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah. If you're going to stand. If you're going to sit, but do not waver.
Okay, I heard you say that lots of times.
I know. I'm saying it again.
That's fine. I'm taking the Seahawks.
All right.
I'm taking them. You can't take them from me.
Okay, well, settle down there, Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Seahawks too. Double J, who you got?
Yep. We're all in agreement.
Yep, we're all in agreement. You hear that? We're all in agreement. We all picked the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay, right. Anyway, and while we going, we might as well go to the Monday night games. Like who really cares, really? You know what I mean? The Vikings are probably the only team on this out of the four here that are worthy of mention. But the Bears at the Vikings, you can still give us the line and the over under Double J. But I'm picking the Vikings either way.
Division game now.
Yeah, but in this case, the Vikings, Sam Darnold is playing like Double J on the slot machines in Vegas.
Whoa.
He's rolling right now.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Watch out now.
Hot.
Cool. Yeah,
Woo.
I like the Vikings.
Yeah. But Aaron Jones can't keep on fumbling though. That fumbleitis.
Yeah, it'll catch up to you in the playoffs. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, but I'm taking the Vikings too.
All right.
Falcons at the Raiders.
Oh my!
Can we all now congratulate the Falcons front office for drafting Michael Penix? Man, Kirk Cousins is overrated according to NFL standards. Okay, I'm just saying, man. Please, Kirk Cousins. I'm telling you, and he ain't the only one. I can't name them all, but if you put burn some midnight oil and do a little video watching and go back a few clicks. He made his name in that game against the Browns when Shanahan, the elder statesman, came back to coach for a couple of seasons or whatever it is. Kirk Cousins made his name. They was in that Browns game. They bootlegged the Browns. They bootlegged the Browns all the way down the field for a touchdown. And Kirk Cousins been on everybody. I'm telling you that right now. And Kirk Cousins. And
it was on Washington, right.
Yeah, Washington, I'm telling you. They said, "Oh my gosh!" And all of a sudden, this Kirk Cousins mania was like, what's the guy? Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn had one good game against whoever it was, and Seattle said, "Oh, we're gonna give you $10 million." And then Russell Wilson showed up as a 3rd-round pick, and they was like, "You know what? You can have that 10. We'll see you some other time, maybe next time again. I don't know." They got him up out of there. But Kirk Cousins made. Hey, he really need to be cutting somebody in Cleveland a check. Okay, because it's because of you. I got paid in Atlanta and Minnesota. All right, cause Kirk Cousins, he like them 3-point shooters. He'll shoot you in the game and he'll shoot you out too, bro. I'm just saying, I don't trust him. That's why I'm picking the Raiders. I'm just saying, what's the over/under in the line?
Yeah, so on this one, it is 4 in favor of Atlanta and 44 for the total.
All right.
And again, worth noting, looks like Aiden O'Connell only has a bone bruise. Obviously, they had him in the air cast, so looks like he might be able to play. And then, of course, look for Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. They are receiving over 50% of the targets throughout the last 4 games.
I'm not surprised.
And again, when you're seeing kind of route trees like this here, that was again against Kansas City, but just kind of to give you an idea of what we're dealing with Brock Bowers.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. They said he was the first player in NFL history to. He did something, whatever it was. He didn't. I'm just saying, man. This is not me. This is not me. I'm just saying, man. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm taking the Raiders. Raiders and the Vikings. And then last but not least,
the game of the week.
It's the battle in Philadelphia. It's the battle in PA.
Just to pile on really quick on my end, it's with Kirk Cousins, because I think everybody.
He went to Michigan State. That should tell you everything. Draymond.
Well, again, out of the 31 quarterbacks with 50-plus dropbacks over the last month, Cousins ranks 29th. And he's
out of 28 teams
between Aaron Rodgers and Mac Jones.
Jeez. Is Mac Jones still in the league? I thought Mac Jones was doing country album now. He was a country singer. I'm just saying. Take this job and shove it. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well,
anyway.
Here's the thing. He's got his legs are through. Only him
legs
and
are through?
Padford are the only 2 quarterbacks who not scramble during a blitz all season.
Well, Matt Stafford don't need to scramble.
Bet the under on his.
Matt Stafford don't need to scramble. Kirk Cousins, he's been scrambling ever since he left Michigan State. Okay, he's been scrambling to get out of the state.
Well, he's been scrambling eggs here soon. So.
Okay, well, okay.
Gosh.
Yeah, scramble.
What's up,
scramble. Anyway, Jerry Jones is online too. Anywho, Steelers at the Eagles. What's the line and the over/under?
This should have been game of the week. This should have been moved.
Yeah, it really should have.
Man,
night or Monday.
This game should have been flexed 14 times, man.
Yeah.
Every doggone time slot. I'm taking.
Yeah, a break. We need to cut the commercial and figure it out after. Because we need to huddle on this one.
No, I'm jumping out the tree. I'm jumping out the plane at 50,000 feet with no parachute, baby. J.D. Cooper, baby.
Go ahead.
What's the line again? Tell me the line. What's the line?
Believe it or not, it is 5.5 for the hometown Eagles. The very low total at 42.5. I think some of that comes off the heels of that lower scoring game with Carolina, and a lot of respect in favor of the Pittsburgh defense, and potentially once again without George Pickens.
Yeah. Yeah. So who you got host? Yeah. Double J left. He ran away.
I'm gonna roll. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. He said the over-under was like 45 or something like that.
Yeah, it
42?
is 42 and a half, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna that game might be 13-10, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, that game.
This will definitely be my 1 point wager on my pick. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. And I still don't know how y'all do that. Y'all been doing that. Y'all been cheating me, man.
Man, we done told you from the beginning.
Right. You told me nothing.
You ain't scored nothing.
He's played 2-3 years, and
yeah, okay. Don't told me, showed me is what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm rolling with the Eagles begrudgingly. That 5 though, man. Well, maybe because of the Saquon factor, because Saquon chasing down Eric Dickerson. I think it's Eric Dickerson
for the
Russian, yeah.
For the season,
yeah.
Eric Dickerson had 2,500.
No, absolutely not, man. What you own?
What did he have?
It was 2,000, I think, or something like. Or I think whatever it is, if Saquon get to 2,100, I believe is the Eric might have had like 2,082 or something. You know, something.
Oh, okay.
Wacky like that or whatever it is. I think if Saquon get to 21, that's yeah. I think that 5 that's the Saquon factor. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Eagles begrudgingly. Yep. All right. Did y'all make y'all's picks? Who y'all got? Let's get on out of here, man, so these folks can go to bed, man. We appreciate all y'all for staying with us for this long, though. For real, for real. If it ain't for y'all, it ain't us.
I'm gonna take, man.
And y'all, anybody out there, whether you at the go to the barber shop or the beauty shop, y'all know how it is. When you get in there, man, this conversations, you get back, oh, look at the time. Because that's how I go down all the time, baby. The barber shop and the beauty shops, baby.
So again, here's the thing. With Saquon, he needs 483 yards over these final 4 games. He's on pace for 21-22, which would put him 17 yards beyond Eric Dickerson.
Wow. So Eric Dickerson do got 2,100 then.
Yep.
2,105.
Oh, okay. Woo. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's still his defense, man. That's one thing in the NFL, man.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Oh, of course you're gonna do that.
You know what? You always got to. Of course you
do right here.
What I'm gonna pick? What?
This dude right here. This dude right here. I know what I'm about to pick, and it ain't my nose. I'm about to tell you that right now. And on that note, I leave you without a quote. There is no quote today. It's been fun, but we gotta run. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday.
Hang on a second.
Oh, here we go.
I do have a question. Do you believe he breaks the record? His final 4 games, and he needs 483. Eagles are of course playing Pittsburgh, as we know, then Washington, the Cowboys, and then the Giants.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. This dude jumped over a dude backwards, bro, and they put it in Madden the next day. Yeah, I think he get 483 yards. I don't care who it's against, bro.
But do you?
And they might let him just to see him get it, because after that move right there, man, this little kid. Now everybody, did you see that though? Even in a couple of the conference championship games in college football, guys are hurdling people now. Now guys are setting they just listen, bro. You can't hurdle the Gatorade bar jug thing. Slow down. They hurdling on the sidelines now, man.
Yeah,
you done started something.
But talk about pie in the face for the Giants if he were to break the record against your team.
Oh,
that's the last game?
Yes. In Philly.
Oh, man, that's going to be the game of the week. That's going to be game of the year. That's going to be game of the decade.
Now, mind you, Dexter Lawrence and pretty much both defensive tackles have been put on IR, so they are done for the year for the Giants.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm telling you, these next 3 games,
he said, let the young dogs eat when they played him the first time.
Okay, that was the first. Come on, bro. This is it. This is for the marbles.
Yeah.
And he ain't that type of guy, because he did it already. But this is for the marbles. This is all on the line, bro. All eyes on me, baby. This is gonna be Tupac type game.
All eyes on me.
I'm just saying. But anyway, it's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at 9 on the PM side, right here on the Yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course YouTube. And please, when you're over at the tube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd be much obliged. And if that don't work, you can Google it For my dudes, Be Rich, Double J, D Gully, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop J. You've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla!